Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to game 77 today. This is a Sunday US everybody game, Monday in New Zealand, where we're streaming from. And coming out of the yellow corner, drafting from the yellow, we have Winu Commander Daniel. Daniel, how are you this morning? Playing from Chicago, USA.
Yeah, doing excellent. Thanks for running everything, Big Al. I'm excited to play a good game of TI.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's coming near the end, and we've got the full USA table today, so we'll see how it goes. We have tea time coming out of San Fran, USA. How are you today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good. Nice and early. Perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah, it's your first time ever doing a multi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And in the green corner, we have Phoenix Knight, Steve Johnson on the Steam name, playing from Cincinnati, Ohio. How are you, Steve?
Doing great. Looking forward to a good game.
Or Phoenix Knight. We have T.I. Sai coming out and drafting out of the white corner, coming from California, USA, fresh from the surf. How are you today, T.I. Sai?
Hey, doing good. Good luck, everyone, today.
Julios. In the comfy memory foam blue seat, we have Cheeseman. And Cheeseman's playing from Madison, Wisconsin today. How are you today, Cheeseman?
A little cold, gonna be honest. Kind of wish I had the heater on, but otherwise, looking forward to it.
Bit more of that northern hemisphere chilies coming through. And in the purple, last but not least, we have Meanswell. First time playing on TTS out of the East Coast, USA. How are you today, Meanswell?
I'm doing well. I'm just here for that anti-Massachusetts affinity, but we'll see how that goes.
This is the way. All right, guys, we'll leave you to it. If you need the 20 mod, just shout out. If you get completely stuck, just shout out. We'll keep you trucking. Have a good game, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Miles, we have Miles today in the co-pilot seat as we slink away.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, let's do it.
And yeah, this is going to be a fun one. When you have Toke pitching up from the Starbucks and 1 minute late and saying, I've never done multi-draft before, I think it's going to be especially exciting.
It'll be a smooth game, I'm sure.
I'm saying some things I like already, though. So that's nice.
No.
Ooh.
I
Or,
got this spread, though. Holy fuck.
Not to interrupt the draft, but I noticed you hadn't given me my points from the prediction last night.
Okay. What?
Oh, no. Let's go do that quickly before we...
Chat, it popped up. We got green first, then red, white, purple, yellow.
Status phase.
Fucking last thing.
On my heart.
I do.
There we go.
Okay,
Done.
okay.
That is a good point, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
3,000 points feels so good.
All right, so Mama's first.
God bless it. 6.
I always see Cabal in this pool when I see Necro. I get excited.
Yeah.
Titan.
Oh wait, not
Yin.
Cabal. You mean Sarin Necro?
No. Yeah, I see Necro. I see Cabal when I see the Necro sign. I get excited. I'm like, yeah, Cabal. No, but then it's the red.
I kind of want to see it, but
Confirmational bias, I suppose.
Oh, it's in front of their play area on the little tray.
Yeah, so over in green.
Oh shit! Thank you. That's a big fuck up. At least we picked it up early. I was in the games master seat.
Oh, I was thinking you stayed in it like during the draft.
Oh no! I was teaching the person who's never played TTS quickly how to play TTS in 1.5 minutes.
The order's in the top right.
Yeah.
oh, I was looking at.
See, I could be a game master seat, and that's okay. I won't. But there are secret conversations. I'll follow them, like in different
I'm just gonna
chats.
sit back and...
Tell us if we're right. Tell us if we're on the morning.
Yeah, if you hear a crinkling, that's my notepad getting tossed out the window.
No, use the notepad, man. It's always good to keep the notes. They can't see Miles's. Oh, they would be able to if he was a games master. Games master has a black hand, and you can see it moving around.
That's honestly that's the worst part. Then,
well, you know the thing that I want to try is workers follow the player's hand. I want to set up a separate TTS where you have just 6 screens of players' hands, because it would be perfect for going back and checking cheating. I mean, as the tournament goes ahead, I know we shouldn't be thinking cheating, but you'd quickly see those people not spending a token or spending 2 tokens. That's central point
fair.
of focus.
Like yesterday when it wasn't cheating, but we had no idea where that token went.
Exactly. Where did the 4th token go? And if you just had the stream that you could play on fast forward of somebody, anti-Massachusetts.
When we start getting NFL level of funding, then we'll have.
Oh no, sorry, Tom Hanks. What am I saying?
Magi says, "Get me a salami, pepperoni, and provolone on a baguette sandwich with a very nice garden salad and some Doritos." My God, that's a perfect breakfast.
Vampire Survivors. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I've heard of Vampire Survivors. Looks cool. Tom Hanks went.
Yeah. I do love it. Just got
See,
to have
so
a
TI's
blue anti-mess faction, then you don't get held up. I've seen too many people come into it with a machat or something like that that get the reasonable slice, but that anti-mess is a bit of an issue. If you get a SAR or a Soul in your Titans, even anti-mess, it's a better start.
Real question: will someone take the Hopes and Slice with a faction that can actually do well in it?
I
don't have to.
Good old MP.
Yeah,
You take whatever you want to pick.
Dude, Titans would do well in that slice. I've been every stream I've had, every game I've streamed the last couple times, someone takes Hopes and Slice with just a faction that either gets stalled out of tech or just can't get to move, and then they just get stalled.
Snap it up.
It's just
Well, the minute we saw the slices, I decided that the 2 move factions were super important because of that reason. A lot of the time you can get double equidistant. If you take a Titans or an Argent or a SAR maybe for one of them. But
What are you thinking, TI side?
I'm trying to decide whether it's between anti-Massachusetts or just going for factions at this point.
first time I see them prioritizing anti-mess.
Massachusetts will not be there on the return trip.
well. Remember, they said they played Yin last year, didn't
That's what
do
I'm
super
thinking.
well, and that they're not going to play it this year. But maybe they grab anti-mass and then say, "Okay, well, I'm just going to play Yin."
Yeah. Get
That
a
way
get a
just feel like
rerun at it.
They have to play as Yin now.
I think I similarly.
Yeah, it does feel early. I like it as a slice, to be honest. I like SAR in it. I would have first picked SAR and then been happy to get anti-mess. We'll see.
No, I like knowing what I'm doing.
Now, with 2 slices going first, you never know if maybe by the time it gets back to you, you'll be last picking slice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen it being left reasonably often. But then again, we've seen Joel Nar get left. So.
Know what they're doing.
And this is going to be another one. This might be another one of those games where we see SAR and Speaker left for the double pick,
Perfect.
which people always just go like,
All right.
how is that possible? How did they get left? It's like, well, people just took slices and
All right,
realized,
the
oh.
rest of the board is mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cheeseman aware of what they've got. They've only talked about playing half the factions and 3 times on TTS, but yeah, it's.
I don't really care about either one of those, so.
Well, they shouldn't pick a slice. They shouldn't pick
No.
a slice.
No, but they seemed very aware that they've now got whatever they want in terms of slice, so they've got the prime picking.
Since
I mean, this is, as you say, SAR first.
You can pick anything else, right?
No, I have no intention of picking slice right now, but I need to make sure which slice I pick. I'm stuck with, fixed with the faction I have.
Putting some
And
thought into it.
this probably would have been a good exercise to do earlier. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna take.
Magi getting excited. Necro it is.
A comfortable necro.
A comfortable necro. All right, and then I'm gonna be speaker.
Ooh, Necro Speaker.
Nice. Love me some
And
Soul.
Soul and Hope, I'm okay with that. Although they could get, well, okay, Soul can't get denied tech if it gets popped too early.
I mean, they've always got a Will Drop if they have to, but they can avoid the warfare if they.
You're gonna be speaker.
Well, they don't need the tech until next round anyway, unless you're saying they really want Hopes and then double back down to Mikator.
So you're going to be in the blue section and speaker, right?
No, he's going to be in the green. The colors.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Slice
the
will be
colors,
in.
yes.
Yeah, he's gonna be in green. I don't think I can let this be passed. I'm gonna do that.
So SAR and Golden Corral, which I feel like is not. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad slice for SAR. But the planet distribution is a little annoying for him.
Ooh, the Titans.
I'm sad. I'm a little sad.
All right. Sorry, I was AFK. So we are. What did White pick? SAR.
I was.
Yep. So we have SAR and Golden Corral, who's got Titans and Anti-Mass.
Oh, who? Titans was 10th pick or 9th?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't matter. We'll just put them together. So yeah, first
10th,
souls
10th.
are
Yeah.
Titans. Ghosts.
Got really confused because all the names on the boards are in yellow. So I'm like, they're not the yellow player. I got all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on green again. Green went for mamas. Just take the second and then the slice.
Let's take Impy.
Nice.
Oh, neat.
Well, if I
Oh, L1C1 made it all the way through.
and I'll take.
I was
C2.
between L1 and.
I'm glad we're seeing Ghosts over L1.
It's been a while to play Ghosts, and I like it. I'm gonna just have fun with it.
Ghost is one I've never played. I'm like always scared to play him.
Oh yeah, that's a rough first game faction too. They do so much different stuff.
All right, then we go. Second pick.
I haven't played them. I haven't played them in the expansion, so
Oh. Have fun with that commander then.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in white we have Imperium. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised I picked Ghosts over Slice Pick as well, but I still guess we get third.
Who would most likely have your neighbours too?
Imperium gets pretty much guaranteed custodians.
So what are we? 14 is sorry. 14. I'm guessing it's 15. Second, third, fourth. Oh, sixth and fifth.
I'll do that. Yes.
And then final slice. Which slice will it be? Chili dogs, looks like.
I feel like I think Chili Dogs is better because you don't want a big War Sun, or not War Sun, a big Supernova next to your home because you want someone to park a trade ship there for you to eat later.
Yeah. All right, we will quickly mark that and we will go clear the overlay and I will put you on a big screen. I just need to sort something out quickly and we'll be back shortly and have a clear the overlay.
This is just a thing of beauty right now.
Right,
I'm just going to AFK for a second, Miles. You guys.
You got it.
Nice.
It's just you and me, chat.
Let me get the cards out.
I have so much freedom. I can look wherever I want on the map, and it doesn't. I can spin around super fast. And it's not gonna make anyone nauseous.
I mean, this is just an evening worth of setup in just seconds.
Right?
I like a lot of these profile pictures. Tea times is a little disturbing. Like some.
Can I unpack now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who won this draft and why is it Imperium? Because it's Imperium in Mama's Drama, which I feel like was last year. There was that slice, right? There was a slice last year where people were like, "Oh, well, you can't let someone get that slice of Imperium," and I feel like that's Mama's Drama with like any good faction, but especially Imperium. Because like they're the one because I saw they got Mama's Drama in second pick. I'm like, oh man, they would have been guaranteed speaker if it wasn't for that Nebula. And I'm like, oh wait a second. I like SAR. not for the slice, but for the fact that Hope's End is next to them. But I feel like SAR Slice it's just
secret objectives now, right?
it's annoying to have 2 one-planet systems next to them. Like, I feel like SAR you'd almost prefer. I don't know. That's SAR you just prefer. The more planets you can take. Because only have 4 infantry. I guess I can still take all that, but it's nicer to use all 4 infantry and just 2 activations, and then if you get warfare. But yeah, the real winner is Ghosts, because Ghosts are fun to watch. I'm starting to understand Cage's mindset
for secret objectives.
Put it in the purple bag.
on this entire game, really.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
I haven't quite gotten to the hate soul point of Cage's as much, but
Yes.
yes on Ghosts. The only thing annoying with Ghosts, looks like Tea Time hasn't done any of their stuff yet. Hasn't unpacked, hasn't picked a secret. They might have got AFK. Might be a long one here. But anyway, the only thing annoying with Ghosts is great slice, but this, I feel like Tom Hanks is like the slice of factions like NRA and Titans, where it's like, I'm going to sit in my slice and win the game. And Ghost is the opposite play style.
Tea time here?
And as a Ghost, you start with blue tech. It's so annoying to feel like you need to try and get anti-mass. Now, Ghost probably has 1,000,001 ways to just go around the asteroid field, so it's actually not that big a deal.
Yeah, I guess we're.
And it's a great slice. Any surprise happened this draft? Unusual cheese, not really. Someone's asking, what's a necro? That's a. I was gonna think it's gonna want the Veil Fires, but it's not that. What components have? True, I picked Necro Speaker or Necro Star, but I'll be honest, like, I probably wouldn't have picked Necro Speaker because of my own personal playstyle, but I also probably wouldn't have picked SAR Speaker because as good as they are, it's like, man, I don't know. I'm very understanding of the mindset of not picking SAR just because you're not. The amount of time you actually get a chance to try it and play it.
I'll ping them on the disc.
In combination with like it being a tournament game, it's like, oh, I don't know how aggressive I want to be. Oh, SV Lions card, okay. Yeah, so Necro and SAR both drew their Lions cards. The real iffiness of this draft is Tea Time immediately going AFK as soon as the draft was over, and you're unaware of where they are. They're both in Discord and TTS. When Big Al comes back, I'll probably go AFK for a sec and grab some coffee and snackage. Colco, that's a good point. SAR Speaker is very slice agnostic. I mean, SAR is pretty slice agnostic in general, which is why when I'm saying I don't love this slice of SAR, that's, matters very little because it's freaking SAR, so who cares? Yeah, no, the Imperium slice, as far as faction paired with a slice, I think Imperium is feeling the best. So you got Mama, which is already awesome. A lot of plans to defend with a Necro.
There he is. Now he's
Yep.
moving.
The real danger is even Necro's a neighbor, and you're going to want to try and eat those frontier tokens. And Necro, honestly, that's the best thing about this Necro slice. Is not necessarily that it's a good slice by any means, but you have a SAR neighbor who's going to send, at the start, little tiny ships off to the side, and you have an Imperium who wants to eat those frontier tokens between the two of you. And we're not going to send. We're going to send like a destroyer, and then Necro's like, "Oh, well, we got that frontier token. Well, I'm going to get my faction stuff now, which just happens to be eating your ships." Does Ghost jump on beta before Titans. That's a hard call. It really depends. Oh, I haven't seen any whispering yet. Although I guess Tea Time was AFK just until now, so there couldn't have really been whispering between them and
What do you put?
Titans.
Purple bag.
But hopefully, I feel like with this layout of factions,
Everyone's good on.
I don't know, it's weird. I'm trying to think if they if Titans has much incentive to be friendly with ghosts or not.
We've
Because
got
they can make friends with Soul.
And
Intimidate Cancel.
amass wealth.
And a mat.
Wow.
So the most annoying, second most annoying spend
3 and 3.
objective.
Like a pretty good pick.
Amass wealth.
Okay.
And Intimidate Cancel, which I like Intimidate Cancel. That one's fun. Really bad for ghosts. Because now even more you're annoyed at the fact that you feel like you need to get anti-mass as ghosts. Which is awful. Titans get their star point in New Albion, which would be odd to. Yes. I mean, Titans could just
tech board up and then put your home system near your player board.
Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to put it as close to the board so I can, kind of have it in sight. But the locking is kind of not working with
Here,
me.
what if we put it there and then did both these on this side like this?
Potentially works.
having some ghosts figuring out how to move tiles on their ships.
Speaker. Probably go ahead and I think we're ready to start picking.
All right. Oop. All right. What's the draw? I'll just grab it. Never mind. All right. We're gonna take tech. Oh.
Right click option, stop snapping.
Good choice.
If they try moving it more, I'll mention that. I think they're okay.
All right.
Objectives are Intimidate Cancel, have 2 adjacent
Warfare.
recipients, adjacent Mechtal, and spin 333. We have a tech first pick by Necro, which means they can either try and get paid to wait, or they can piss some people off by just popping it. Very first action.
Trade for me.
Looks like Imperium can't follow tech without at least one extra trade good, which they could maybe get off the wriggles or something. We got trade for Ghost. Ghost loves to get trade. It'll be interesting to see if they go for Malice first or something else first.
Imperium, we're so far away from each other. Look at all this empty space.
Although, Imperium
Sorry about that.
Dwarf? No, you're okay.
Oh, Jesus.
When you say empty,
Tea Time when AFK immediately after draft, so they just flipped objectives and started flipping over and started grabbing. So he really didn't miss anything.
Intimidate Council, always nice. Spend 333.
Leadership 4th pick is 5th pick? 5th pick?
The really interesting fact is that Imperium did not go politics.
I'm sure that's not a problem at all. I'm sure nothing wrong. Nothing can ever go wrong with 5th pick leadership, so
Titans is pretty much guaranteed custodians. And they could sell Speaker to Ghosts and still probably get custodians.
Here it is. The first move.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Samesies.
Same.
All right.
Just gonna land a dude on each of these.
Soul on leadership.
Get some explorations out of the way. Lose the dude for a good?
Dude for a good.
Right. I think I'll keep the dude. Boom. And we'll explore Barug. That's what you like to see.
Coolio.
How are you exploring?
Right click and then you select the planet.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. I think that was added from the last time that I played.
Yes. We have Meanswell as a first-time TTS user today in the red seat, and Tea Time, having survived their first multi, is into it, sitting in a comfy blue seat as Ghosts.
All right.
Getting their sleeper tokens ready.
I always forget these things.
Oh man, it's so nice that they're actually remembering to.
Mm-hmm.
Now they let us
Maximize
know
and move.
where they're going.
Let's move these 2 cruisers up.
Getting the double explores, getting the 2 sleepers down for PDS next to Mechatol.
And let's explore Tucaran.
So is anybody gonna score round 1? I guess Ghost could.
What do Ghosts take? Trade. Yeah, they could get another destroyer at home. They can bring it out of the B. I mean, they probably want to go where Titans is now, but there you go.
Oh, we could see.
Oh boy, right away.
We could see some. Ooh, Gamma Worm. Oh, that's awful for Ghosts because now they have to go Alice right now this round if they
You got there.
want to guarantee it at
Want
all.
to guarantee it.
That is it.
But
Yeah,
Ghost could
second
use a
system
fancy.
is a bit harder.
Hello.
Ghost could use.
To do a fancy thing where they give the promissory note and someone drops a
Creus.
like a B token onto Mechatol.
Mm-hmm. And they get to
Like-
share it for everybody.
Exactly.
Suddenly the load, and you can put a B and an A there. I don't think it says that it doesn't need an existing wormhole. It just says no other players' ships.
I feel like you could do B. Necro would be willing to do B for free because then it's helping both Necro and Ghost score.
Mhm.
But and then you sell the A to. Ooh, I don't know if I'd sell that promissory to SAR. Oh no, but that's right. If you put a B and then Ghost can go to Atlas and to Malice.
Yes.
On first. Tomb of Amphidia.
Oh, interesting.
Nice 0-3 for the tokens.
And then for Zobat.
1 command token, the one you want.
If I control or if I move, I may gain 1.
Get to produce afterwards anyway, making 2 infantry with the dollar if you want.
So I will remove this infantry.
It is interesting tying up the dock and the carrier on this move.
I missed again. I'll take care of that in a second. I will gain a command token. Oh, no, where are my command tokens?
I'm saying they get the dollar off
In
the
the middle of the
planet
command sheet.
from the explore
Thank you.
because they saw, and then they can use that dollar on the dock to produce the 2 more infantry on the
Take
5th
that as
stage production.
tactic, and then I get 2 trade goods for taking control of 2 planets, and I believe that is my turn. I will pass and get everything.
Coming over to blue. No Diplo, no Imperial. Yeah, production off the space dock in step 5. They brought the dock with the carrier and the cruiser. SAR has a wonderful unit called Floating Factory. Their docks move like ships. 2 commodities and a fraggy. Not bad for the trade player, especially if they make the neighbors.
Ooh, yeah. I'm just ghostly. Really happy to see that.
It is, I guess.
Although I noticed they didn't go straight to Malice or to Atlas.
Did choose the 2-3-2-3 in their slice rather than going wide out and about through those wormholes.
I'm just thinking if you go wide out and about, that's your only chance of scoring. So they may. That's not their only chance, but
Yeah, we've got 3-3-3, which is, for the trade player should be pretty solid option.
Move up and take a couple planets.
Alright, saying Sol, no card. They're on the 1. Let's do a reset.
Imperium. Functioning base.
1 commodity for MP.
Gain a commodity. And then mirror.
Oh, that's really nice.
Kind of don't need the infantry.
Yeah, but with leadership not hit yet,
Token.
I'll refresh mirror.
In actual fact, with warfare, you're not wrong. Ignores the nebula, the one faction who doesn't mind that slice. Pick up some grab drive. Wait for trade, hopefully.
And Necro didn't first action tech, so Imperium has a decent chance of affording grab drive.
Thank you for reminding me.
Going over to green.
I think there might be a trade in our future.
Mm.
Ooh, 2 commodities.
And fraggy.
God bless it, relic fragments.
No NRA. We should see 1 or 2 relics, but probably not much more than that. Somebody may be going dive in for the Imperium.
Alright. Am I neighbors with anyone yet? No. Okay. I am going to use my agent to burn one of my command tokens to get 2 trade goods.
One out of fleet.
And that's my turn.
They've got the money for trade.
Let's go ahead and
Sol taking the rift into the Titan slice, wanting the infantry.
Okay.
Hells
Do you
yeah.
want to talk about this at all? I mean, you can get the infantry, but can you beat the dread?
I don't need to beat the dread.
You guys can do that.
There were no whispers, not one.
A massive war right off the bat here.
No whispers
this
to
is
that.
not a massive war. This is just I want Prime War.
Instead of hopes, I love this.
Right next to my home system.
Could have got hopes.
Like,
Maybe he's just going to extort something.
To take it back at some point.
I'm gonna drop the token. Play it.
Are you trying to work something out?
No new
info. I like how Soul was the one saying, "No, this isn't gonna start a giant war."
I'll be the speaker.
No, I mean you could do this.
Last pick, interesting.
I mean, it matters quite a bit. So that, in my experience, the plays that matter the Rift will eat the ships.
It's still no new info. This is just signaling what they want to consider bringing, I would say.
I do too.
Surprised they supposed to just want to piss on Sar. Yeah, success. It does set the stage for the rest of this game. This is what I would call the warmongering.
Oh, it's going to be that kind of.
Not even Cold War.
Yeah. Spicy start.
I don't think this is a good play.
But
he might have a secret. He might, but then he would have just gone to Hopes as well. Looks, Hopes is arguably in his slice.
To put 2 dudes onto Prime War.
Yeah, 3 soul infantry.
This isn't really supporting your argument that you're gonna leave.
He never
I
said
didn't say I was going to leave. I said it's not a war.
Well, you said I'd get it back next time.
I didn't say that. I said I just
You
want to.
literally just said that.
Someone else said that.
Yeah,
that was someone that. That was someone else.
Not the guy on Prime War.
I don't know how.
Titans just accept it. Goes from a Hazul. Head spinning a little. Be like water. Expect the unexpected. Nobody expects the Spanish Soul Inquisition in your slice.
It's just peacekeeping forces.
Peacekeeping humanitarian mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, did forget to explore Primal. Just caught up in the excitement, I think.
Zippo says that Soul should have built a dredge with that. I feel if it wasn't for the fact that you were in a slice that needs gravity drive, I would maybe agree. But I don't know. I guess you don't need gravity drive if you're willing to just grav rift it into your neighbor's slice.
Right.
Oh, they pick freelancers. That's what they say. They did explore into freelancers. Yeah, you want the tech more than you want the dread, I suppose, in terms of protecting primal. But they're still eyeing up Mechatol after Titans takes it. Soul might be thinking about taking Imperial.
How you feeling about Hope's End?
I've got my eye on it.
Mm.
You can probably tell I'm a guy who likes legendary planets.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like that mech a lot, though.
Yeah, as SAR, now you don't feel bad whatsoever about trying to take Hope's End.
I mean, no one's there yet.
I'm just going to take a moment to think.
And obviously, I'm not like, that's mine. If you go there, it's on, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Kind of thing.
You're just trying to start fights with everyone at the table?
No.
Just Titans and SAR.
About people's preferences.
This is
But
space
you just said
already.
if you go there, it's on. I mean,
I said the exact opposite. I said I'm not.
Maybe with 2-move Titans,
I'm saying it's a first come.
He's just kind of protecting his right flank.
That's fine.
It's an extreme protection, but
all right. I will.
They both got anti-mass.
I will activate my Captain Mendoza agent to increase the move of my carrier to 2, matching it with a cruiser. And then I will bump that over there.
In the pre-game chat, Winu Commander Daniel was rather talkative, had a lot of confidence. Some may say bravado. We're just seeing this now play out in the meta.
I do think qualifiers tend to be a little too peaceful and not enough aggression. And a lot of times it means the person who is aggressive can get away with it. Now, this might be an extreme example, but if Soul somehow gets away with this...
So I will get 2 trade goods.
I think the reason those metas are peaceful is when you have new players come together, they want to understand each other before they take risk on. They're trying to get a gauge to meet out their risk reward. I think Soul is just leaning into take far greater risks than most at the table, and if it does pay off, as you say, it'll be a big payday. Or if they end up with a pretty fat slice, they can now make peace with SAR rather than have SAR look at them as a target. Yeah, we got a couple of waitlisters and people who dropped in today. A couple of people who've been signed up for a while. And Tea Time did play last year, I believe. So you wonder how much research people do on their opponents and then, change their play accordingly. I don't think it's that advisable. I think you've got to figure it out on the day. People can be in a bad mood one game and a good mood the next, and their play style can be completely different.
Just taking a quick look at things.
So Ghost doesn't want to pop trade yet, but they're not sure what else they can do.
Okay. Can they get the destroyer to the asteroid field? They don't have anti-mass. That's the problem. Can't get through the A. I mean, actually, I'm just realizing this is pretty...
I mean, they could send a trade ship to Imperium.
So
But the hope would...
I kind of want to trade, so I'm just thinking of like where I'm sending my ship. Because we have commodities, so I'm thinking we can do something at least to get some value out of that before trade?
I've got commodities, so if you want to go to the beta.
Yeah, so Ghosts already took a Coangel Ill. They could have taken
I was actually going
the Malice Tile,
set up trade neighbors, some trade relations.
but they don't have the ship at the moment. They need to follow Warfare first.
Who said that?
Phoenix Knight, Imperium.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they didn't take Malice.
Gonna do that.
They would have had the 2 trade goods the same as the 2 commodities. They would have had better access to the board.
Like also, I guess.
If what I'm saying is, if you have another move you'd rather make, I was contemplating coming here with my destroyer. Not anything aggressive, but that just makes us neighbors for trading.
Right.
They could do trade early. The problem is they're going to lose those 2 commodities.
I'm gonna send my destroyer like now because I need a turn for things. When are you popping Warfare?
That's a good question.
Well, hopefully it's after I do trade, right?
I mean, it is if you do trade now.
Are you thinking of doing Warfare next, like on your next turn?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do with trade. Because, like I said, I'm looking to be your neighbor next round. So if you want to pop that, and we'll talk about.
Well, I'm trying to just have 4 resources essentially on top of.
Right.
So, basically, I want to send a trade ship, and then you do something, and we trade, and then back to me. I pop trade, and then after that, you do Warfare. Does that sound about right?
How about you pop trade first, and then I send ships towards you for trade?
Well, the thing is, if I pop trade now, I'm basically losing on these 2 commodities, which is why I want to wait around.
True, but I've only got 1 to trade you, so if we're talking a 1-for-1 trade, that you're only losing out on 1.
Necro here. I have 2 commodities.
I think the word cheat is different to failure to follow game state and rules as written.
Cruiser over there.
A lot of people break the rules.
I'll be trading partners with both.
Only very few have been
Titans and
proved to be cheating.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's kind of the difference between
fraud
if you can wait 1
and
wait till my turn.
Right, but the thing is
something else. It's all about intent.
Do Warfare
exactly.
next action?
If you
Nah, asterisk equals an illegal game state and broken rules. I don't think it proves intent.
Yeah.
When I follow every single secondary this round, I follow construction, putting down 3 space docks, and I follow tech and get 4 tech, and I follow warfare and build 27 units, then you know I'm cheating. Because I know what I'm doing. when I happen to forget to spend the token, I think that is more an asterisk as we refer to them.
Is it cool if I send?
You could argue an asterisk is an illegitimate win, or it would have been a disqualification.
Something to kill to get Gravity Jam. Not my favorite.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. I'm a nice necro, guys. I don't know if you know this.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah,
it remains to be seen.
Be nice necros.
If you go over Atlas, then we can all trade.
I go what? Oh, Atlas.
This is Ghost. You could send a destroyer over Quan. Say, hey, Necro, you can eat this Grav Drive, which is great for Necro.
I mean, I don't know how much you'd
but have Necro pay
take those 2 and give them back
a trade good or 2.
Like I'll wash them for you.
Works too.
So you want to watch the commodities?
We have to do it over 2 turns.
Right.
Right. But I'm saying on On the next turn, I'll give it back.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I moved to Atlas anyway, regardless of that. So yeah. If you send the trade convoy, and then next turn I can pop trade. And we work from there.
Sounds good.
And then Necro, if you just move to your beta.
That's the plan.
Howdy, neighbor.
Blue.
So, how would you like to do some trading? I have to go AFK for just a little bit here. I'll be back.
I have a dark pack here.
You have a dark pact there. I would very much like this dark pact.
Alliance?
Sure.
Okay. And the commodities?
Do you want to do 1 for 1? Or do you just want the other?
I thought we were doing 1 for 1 on the commodities and then Alliance for dark pack.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds good to me. I'll move it over here.
And I'm back.
And you mind if I take your Alliance card so I can remember?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Alright, so Ghosts.
And also
MP's neighbors.
for Dark Energy tap, let me research Frontier. No, you don't have a right-click explore. Okay.
Right-click the token.
You right-click the token itself and hit explore.
Ah, that's what I did wrong. Okay,
Yep.
well, I've already pulled the card over, so.
No worries.
Mirage.
Oh.
Well, and I gave you a planet.
Interesting. Well,
okay, so
you have it for now.
He has it for at least one more round beyond that, too.
Yeah. It's going to take me a minute to grab that one. But
okay, hold on. For the script here, would it work if I put this back on top of the deck and then right-click, then activate it? So
yes, it will.
It should.
Yes, it will. Put it back on top and then right-click.
Yeah, let me undo my screw up here and do it the right way. Oh, look!
Hey! And it hit your ship.
Beautiful.
Right on top of your... Oh my god. Of course it landed right on top of your destroyer.
Of course. Okay.
It is ready. The card says it is ready. It is, I think, one of the only planets that comes into play ready.
Sorry, I just moved your tokens so that we know those planets are claimed by you.
Yep. I appreciate that.
And I get the Mirage cards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, ready for tech. Got $1 anyway, washed.
No, I think it's active.
Yeah, Mirage readies itself.
The one problem is the Mirage expiration card went to discard. Should have been purged. Generally, I like to keep it in the play area.
Mirage cards do an exhausted card in your turn.
Hope's End doesn't come unexhausted, right?
No, just a card.
Yep.
And drop 2 fighters with my...
Yeah, can't see that round 1.
Right up here.
See the grab drive.
I believe that does it for me. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Agent.
We did have a brief discussion about that round 1 custodians in this type of environment where you stretch a bit far. But yeah, Imperium has a reasonable position. They've got the Nebula blocking Necro. They don't have any of the wormholes in their slice. They've gummed up pretty well to their left.
If we were halfway through next turn, it'd be different.
Yeah, just kind of got my list out of order.
Yeah, no worries.
Are we living by like the finals best practice of so long as no new information has been revealed in any way that will be a little flexible on that stuff?
How I do.
I hope so.
I'm pretty chill. It's just a fun game.
Yeah.
Is it any chance it's technology time, Necrovirus?
No. I'm playing a trade game right now. I need to get in position for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your convoy deal. Nah, go ahead.
Yep. Sorry.
I got stuff to do. It's cool.
And I'm gonna take my little cruiser here.
Yeah, I'd say it's never really too late. If somebody in round 5 with 2 blue fragments checks the deck, sees a whole lot left, and then says, "Oh yeah, in round 1 I forgot to explore Mirage," that's a little bit different. But
Sorry, technically you have opportunities to be adjacent.
I didn't even see that. But they don't have commodities, and that's what I need right now. Because now I'm adjacent to Creus.
Well, I'm not saying to you, to me.
Oh, sure. Creus, 1-to-1, or actually a 2-for-1. Okay.
2-for-1?
Just flying out the cruiser or a num-nums.
Sure.
That's Necro saying.
Wait, so I give you my commodity and you give me a trade good?
My commodity. And we
both
have trade goods.
Oh, you had a commodity. Okay, I didn't see you had a commodity.
Yeah, I have 2 commodities.
Yep, we're good.
And
So you just flip. You give them 1 trade good, they give you 1 commodity, it flips on the way over, you're even Stevens. Straight up, half wash.
I think it's time for leadership.
Now, depending on the warfare build, Sol can get Destroyer to Vega Minor and a second Destroyer to the empty space in front of Shah once they've got the Grav Drive. It'll be interesting to see if they push for that onto scoring. It makes sense because the 3-3-3 at the moment is looking a little bit out of reach. What do they spend their home planet on? Nothing. Good. Waiting for the tech.
Alright, let's do politics.
Politics time, Titans. All these strategy cards we don't have the drum lines on. Let's get those going.
I'm going to make myself the speaker.
Titans taking no chances, hoping for that. Custodians, round 2, turn 1. Leadership.
I always forget the order of this. Then draw 2 action cards, then collect the agents. Okay.
Is there any cost?
Yeah, it looks like MP's got custodians if they want it. They just need to get the the tech timing.
Yes.
They get to still play warfare, lift in a token.
What would be your plan with it?
Not to be last pick. I don't actually know specifically what I'm gonna need next round, other than not being.
Yeah, Necro started on speaker, took technology as first pick. If we look at the objectives, we have.
I can give you 4 spec.
Intimidate Council 2 adjacent to Mechatol.
Like if you have something in mind, I can just be.
We have spin 3-3-3.
That's the problem.
We haven't seen tech go just yet. Necro has been stashing the cash pretty aggressively, spending a token from fleet to get 2.
Don't really want to be last pick.
So possibly just going for the spin 3-3-3.
Like I can pick tech or whatever, warfare or just even more trade. I just don't really want it to circle back to me. So I can give you your leadership.
We got no Diplo.
If you want, I can just give
Necro's got 4,
commodities
3,
instead of
1 if he washes.
X-1 or whatever.
He could get another 2 off trade. I mean, there's a totally world where Necro scores.
2 for 2.
So it looks like they're planning on scoring.
And then we can figure out
skipping
trade
tech
stuff on the trade turn.
We've got 3 there, 3, and they just need 2 more dollars. They should get off trade. Yeah, like trade. If it goes X-1 trade, I think there's a whole lot of people that will come in off a little better. Sol, ideally on leadership, is putting a destroyer into the empty and another one into the Vega Miners. Once they get Grav Drive, they shouldn't be able to be stalled out, given that they got leadership and more tokens. They did a rather bold move taking Primal. So Warfare, Destroyer, and a Carrier maybe. I don't even know if they've actually got the money for that. We'll need trade to pop first. Although tech looks like it's going to be timed out hard, so we'll see. Imperium looking at Custodians round 1, get a few dollars. If they do, Dark Pack, they get another few dollars with a trade player, probably going to 5, 6, and then they just need to keep another 3, which they have in the dark at the moment. If they don't do tech, but not doing tech means that they cannot get the custodian. So really, it's about how much they value custodians.
Right, put both on bottom. Everyone done with secondaries?
Arguably, custodians worth about 12 trade goods versus 6 trade goods on a standard stage 1 public. That hard guac is hard to beat.
So for this turn, I will be activating construction.
So,
yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
Hit the play. Oh,
and then
okay.
play.
I mean, arguably after trade, they've still got it, but then they've still got to get.
I will be building.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're getting.
Stock and a PDS.
Yeah, rearrange with warfare.
PDS will go on the car.
It doesn't help them find the 6 influencer.
And then
yeah, so they had readied which was giving them 4 of the 6 they needed.
Really wants to put a PDS on Mirage right now, but I'm being friendly.
I appreciate.
Oh, Speaker does get sold up to Ghosts. Very interesting.
For it's worth, you're gonna get like 2 full rounds of it, so.
Coming over to Saw. Yeah, MP being nice and vocal. Sol has been nice and vocal.
And then once everyone's all set with construction, I think I will be ready to pass my
Saw
card.
player today playing their first game TTS ever.
I will, because right, Imperial Arms Vault comes to me unexhausted.
Yep, you're good.
Yep, all right, so I will flip that to drop a mech onto...
Yeah, the real discussion around the custodians is whether you going for it round 1 sets back the rest of your game too much. Whether it's plastic, whether it's letting neighbors see you as a soft target that's worth nom-nomming on,
by the way,
whether it's you don't invest in tech or you don't invest in plastic, which later gets you objectives. If you don't score the stage 1s on tempo,
I had other chances to get to it.
most of the time, round 2 guac.
That's my random click. Sorry, I hit the back.
Oh, don't hit the rewind.
you need to replace your back.
The round 2 guac custodians take is much safer. You can generally score your stage 1 and you can score the guac. Round 1, often you're giving up a stage 1, getting that guac, and puts you kind of on a weird tempo. It is nice in that you get a chance to get Imperial sooner.
Apologies, this might take a second.
Just especially in this environment, I think it's something you've got to be cautious of. LFGs may be a bit easier. Yeah, you could have had guac. I just think you don't get the spend in that example. Warfare maybe. Then again, don't have anti-mass. You see, this lack of anti-mass on this map is quite critical, both for Ghosts, Imperium, Titans, and Sol are happy.
Yeah, real quick.
Sar's happy.
Sorry, before you're done with your turn, I just need to have 1 trade good when Warfare goes off. Can I just hold that and then we'll work that into our trade? I'll give you a little debt token.
Yeah, so would that effectively kind of work out as a wash when that time comes?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
We have this little -1 counter on your side. We'll work it in. I just need to make sure I can pop a ship out.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, we have Sol, who rather assertively took Primal from Titans, saying, "Hey, Sol, let's work together. I need to borrow $1. I want to build my destroyer off Warfare so that I can get 2 destroyers into the adjacent and score mine."
Pass to the next player.
End of turn.
Trade.
Trade is going.
All right, who are you refreshing?
Refreshing.
I'm back.
Hey, Mouths.
And
just going on to trade. We've had Sol borrowing $1 for a period of time from the Bank of Sa. So happy to work with a neighbor when it suits them.
I'll be honest, I'm a little...
Well, I guess if you're going to make friends with 1 or 2 neighbors, SAR makes a bit more sense.
It's better to have at least 1 friend than none.
Yeah.
Push you further forward.
Understandable.
See, as Sol, the real 4D chess play is Vindicament's Titan. Like, Titans, don't be mad at me. Just take Starpoint New Albion.
Well, I haven't played Dark Pact yet, because you were going to do Warfare next round, right?
Right.
Sadly. So I could
Cats. in my lap / my chest, so he might rub against the microphone at some
Do you
point.
want to trade?
You're all good.
I forgot that was an
With
action.
Yeah.
I mean,
My youngest has ended up having a meltdown and staying at home. I have a plumber coming.
Okay. Well,
Multiple positives yet again this morning as the wave continues to grow.
That if we're waiting on
But it's
Well,
TI.
between the two of us, we'll be able to cover.
Well, I meant waiting on the trade, but
I had a busy morning, but I think it's calmed down for a bit here.
Really worried. I just don't want it to pop Warfare before trade, right?
Dark Pack getting played before
if you can
trade.
wait around for me to play it, then I can wait.
Oh, what did SAR draw in their hands? That's the question marks.
One more turn for you.
Oh,
okay.
3
Sorry about
commodities.
that, guys.
Oh, no trade?
Oh, are we repealing trade?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like the reverse in the
It'll
trade.
be next round. I'm playing the Dark Pact. We don't want to
roll it
lose
back.
the value.
That's nice as Ghost get a stall.
Yeah. So Imperium offers, again, like Amachat, some interesting changes that many other factions don't. You know, generally Hakan doesn't want to part with trade convoys round one. Mentec doesn't want to part with promise and protection. Muat's not giving away fires of the gaslight boom for free. And, you know, Dark Patch is like a free store. Neighbor gets it. Hopefully they're a good trade partner for MP, and 4/4s is pretty nice.
Close the trade menu. Will be my turn.
Necro still doesn't have a neighbor, doesn't it? Oh no, they got a neighbor in Ghost. Why has Ghost not washed that one for them? Ghosts had 3. Where's the Ghost 3 gone?
I'm gonna go drop infantry on the safer Rigels.
Oh, maybe. No, they had 2 commodities, or for Curran.
Yeah, Ghost got 2 commodities, and I thought Necro had 2 trade goods and 2 commodities.
I'm just thinking, but Ghosts also look like, unless they took 3 off the top and they've paid somebody else too along the way, and then they might have just put the 3 off the top back. Nice explore.
Research facility.
Double green skip.
Attachment.
Over to
2 green skips in one system.
Wow.
All right. Spin trade, go to commodity, draw an action card.
Magi needs.
We
might need a plumber. My grandma's toilet's clogged, and I tried for about 45 minutes yesterday to unclog
with a plunger.
It did not work. So we're gonna buy a steak, and if that doesn't work,
don't
know.
Well, ours was bought a new washing machine, and it was using the hot tap in the laundry tub for the first time ever since we built 10 years ago. It's always been a cold water washing machine, and or cold in. And about 4 hours after installation, sitting there watching telly. Thankfully, we hadn't gone to bed just yet. And the tap had just corroded over 10 years, never having been used. And then because it was just used, so I turned it on, turned it off. You know, I had it play, saw it, and then it broke off in my hand. And the next minute, hot water in the face. And it was like, turn off the mains, turn off the geyser, turn off the... And then it's been a week and a half trying to source the replacement tap. So no washing machine.
4 resources.
Hence this morning's drama with school uniforms not being washed, etc. But that's all right. Somebody gets to stay home. Back in my day, you could go to school in a uniform you'd wore 5 times before, but maybe I was just a dirty boy.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
Oh, man, at least they got me to wear my pants, you know? This is a... Pooh Bear don't like no pants.
Are all schools in New Zealand uniform-based, or...?
For the most part. Some of them have a very relaxed kind of like blue shorts and a red t-shirt, and there can be any red t-shirt, especially in the lower socioeconomic type areas. And then, but yeah, my kids are kind of full Cambridge uniforms and ties in winter and long pants.
Oh,
yeah,
fancy.
pretty. Yeah.
I went to a Montessori school here in the U.S. for like my
options
through 2nd grade, and had to use uniforms, and then went to public school.
Big deal.
And that was my parents were like, "Yeah, you don't have any uniforms," so I chose to wear sweatpants for like the majority of my
functioning base.
Middle school life.
Just chilies, yeah.
And then jeans in high school and baggy gray sweatshirts, which I continue to be my clothing choice.
Go to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's easy to say that when you're getting a free secondary.
Yeah, some of the washing machines like a cold water in, and then they believe they can heat it more efficiently than using a house supply. And definitely on an electric hot water cylinder, I think there's a lot of truth with that. I run a hot water heat pump cylinder, which is pretty efficient. Yeah, actually lives outside, which is the strangest thing. I suppose it's a
In fact, can we just huddle around Mechatol Rex and sing Kumbaya?
Actually,
Kumbaya.
I would love to see a game where just no Rex gets taken. All players agree, just no Mechatol Rex, no agenda.
Yeah. Shout out Maggie the Frog, Summer Heights High, absolutely love it. Tonga from Tonga, Jonah from Tonga. Episode 7 of Summer Heights High, when Jonah's dad comes in and Jonah's drawn the picture. What picture have you drawn today? That's me touching your penis, Dad. What you do, boy? Anyway, beautiful. Beautiful. Peter Lily. No, Lily. Chris Lily. Chris Lily. Anyway.
I definitely will be able to.
Yeah, like if we're going to spend some trade goods on it, then yeah, go for the sling relay. Get the value this round, next round.
I gotta watch this show now.
Oh, I just started watching Station 11, which is very much pandemic, but I was watching half of that this morning, and then I had Boss Bad News Positive. I'm like, another one. I've started turning off my phone, putting my phone on flight mode at night, so at least I can get a night's sleep. And you wake up in the morning to all these texts, the rat tests, and you're just like rolling your eyes.
I do that sometimes, just airplane mode, so it's no, there's zero chance of
interruption.
We have to tell people at work to put their phones in airplane mode.
Oh, that's right. Timer.
For surgery, he'll be like, "Well, no, it's on silent." I'm like, "Yeah, but like, there's an Amber Alert
Trade good math
in the middle of your surgery. You probably don't want your phone just
a lot
going
of trade
off."
good opportunity right now. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my new washing machine is a mammoth front loader, 16 kg. I said to the missus, "What's wrong with the old one?" She said, "Nothing." I said, "Why you got to get a whole big one? It's like 16 kg. It's going to be massive." She said, "You get in to play TI that first week of March. You know that wasn't part of your fucking deal." Hala, hala, hala. I said, "Cool, get the washing machine." But now I've had to deal with the repercussions of tap breaking for a week and a half. So
that's everybody. Boom.
The negotiations are well and alive in my house. Mm-hmm.
It's like a real life game of TI.
It really is. She's managed. Well, the carpet actually turned into a chair for me, or not a chair, a kind of side table thing next to the chair. But no, she's got a fair comeuppance out of January and February solid streaming, 30 hours a weekend, something like
that. For the first time ever, I'm hitting my data cap for my internet service provider, which didn't think was a thing.
Right.
Like, what do you mean a data cap? It's landline internet. Like,
it should be unlimited.
Should be unlimited. Apparently,
did they reduce your speed, or did they just
nope? They
charge you more.
They just charge. It's like 1,200, like a little over a terabyte that we get for as part of it, not for free, obviously.
Base package.
Pay an arm and a leg. And then it's like $10 for every 50 gigabytes over.
So definitely Seoul's heading into their where's their second destroyer? They're waiting on warfare. They've got the counters. They can just hard stall by dropping counters in the old. No supernova today, but somewhere.
If they could borrow $2 more off of Clan SR, they could build a carrier.
The funny thing about my prelims game is my kids have to run around making me coffees. That's what I managed last year, and make Dad lunch. This year, they might not be so lucky, but we'll see.
I don't really think I
see. During your prelims game, it's gonna be weird because, like with my qualifier game, it was like I'm so used to watching 6 people play and commentating the whole thing. It's like you do your turn, and you're sitting there like, oh.
I tell you, when I got away from teaching, so I taught every week for, I don't know, 3 months. And then you go into a normal LFG game, and it's so weird. It's like you're seeing color for the first time, or you're like, there's a disco ball, the music's wrong. You're like, and you got to sink back into what it is to actually be playing, to actually be covert and somewhat deceptive, and manage information flow. And versus like we are now, we're talking very openly, and as a teacher you're trying to really encourage dialogue, because if the students understand each other's decision making paths, they're learning how to think and approach the game.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
So I'm definitely gonna have to get in some LFGs before the prelims.
I don't really have any options, so that's the hard part. So I'm just trying to think through how I want this round to go.
Dock at home, move and build, use your agent already, can go load or can go Archon Veil. Archon gives you a counter, load or gives you more. Didn't seem to follow tech, looking to do the spendy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gets a coin for the next thing they take. They've got the mech. So yeah, they can get the additional coin and then follow trade for X -1. Go to the alpha to have neighbors.
Action to play. So I am just going to.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping to get back in there. I do have Gran Turismo 7 coming this coming weekend, so that may be a few 48-hour, 24-hour races, but we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so again, purple, white.
Oh no, trade. Oh yeah, goes trade.
Green. So we're doing 4 for 4 with Imperium. That's correct.
Sounds good.
Oh, soul spent a token to use.
Whoa.
Secondary. There's no X-1 available.
Sard didn't move out and passed instead.
Well, I didn't. Right.
Do they think that they have the 3/3/3?
Not refreshing you. Sorry.
Yep. Just wanted to see if things had changed.
They've got 3/3.
I will be doing
Sol owes them 1. They've got that Sol debt token. Sol only borrowed 1 until trade because they wanted to build that destroyer.
Yeah, so this is 3 from the trade, and then it's 5 from you.
I'm unsure. Sar's first game ever playing TTS, does seem experienced IRL.
Sure.
Seems to be doing fine. I haven't understood Sar getting dollars, understood the explores, so they might have some wanting to follow warfare and build out of the dock at home. I've got stuck in their head, but passing is interesting.
But I mean, there's no reason not to at the very least just take Archon Veil or Lodor, just so you have that.
I would have done Lodor just to be neighbors with Necro, so you're both neighbors if things turn south with Soul. Even though you're giving up the counter, you don't need the blue skip, and you would have got the extra $1 off that, and then he should be clearing $2 off trade, assuming he pays 1 debt, and if he doesn't, he still got it. He's still got the 3 influence there. If Soul washes him.
If Necro blockades and kills a Sar Space Dock, does that count as tech?
No, destroy, it will be removed from play if blockaded. I'll double check that in a ruling. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm also just thinking there's one other reason you don't go to Lodor. You don't want to be neighbors with the trade player if they fly to Malice. And you have to pay your debt. I mean, if it's that big brain, I'm super impressed. Somebody avoiding the IOU.
Well, no, but Sar doesn't have any debt, I don't think, because I think they looks like Sar spent a token.
Oh, God, no. No.
Yeah, both Sar and Soul spent a token. I think Ghost
Mean Creus. They don't do debt meta. Oh, we haven't got a poll either. Oh, God. No.
This ain't no Casper.
That is pretty bad, man. That is pretty bad. All right, so we're going to go look at blockading. And we're going to say... player involved. Might have to look underneath Shaw specifically.
When everyone's done, I'll pass turn.
All set.
All set.
So if Space Cannon hits it, this floating factory is destroyed.
Like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to be building a cruiser. would you be willing to trade with me?
Yeah, it does say destroyed.
I have, I think, been committed to.
However, Necro is during combat, once per combat, and it's destroyed as part of movement if blockaded, so it won't trigger.
So I can't. I will not be breaking that agreement.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, no.
Not in love with the idea of you taking that system, but I understand.
I wouldn't be taking it. I would have a ship there. I have no infantry to place there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm amenable to talk in the future, but I unfortunately these ones are spoken for.
No, that makes sense. I just didn't want to sit in the gravity rift.
I understand.
Has everyone completed their production that we're doing?
No, I'm still fluttering.
I'm still figuring, yeah.
All right.
Just trying to figure out if I want 3 for the objective remaining.
Ooh, so Ghost could score round 1, but looks like they're going to spend on Warfare to build a carrier instead.
Round 1 is considered pretty good, right?
Oh, maybe not.
Is it considered 9 trade goods good?
Who has 9 trade goods? Holy cow, never mind.
I'm just wondering if I should. If I feel like it's
Ghost could have just not attacked anti-mass this round.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a cruiser.
Oh, I was saying Moose has a great point. They build the carrier, send it to Malice, get 2 trade goods. They then still have 9 trade goods to score.
Oh no, I guess.
Yeah, that is nice.
All right, I'm done. Move along.
Moving along.
But not if they build the fighters.
Ah, crap! It's my turn. Who did that?
Oh no, it's still me.
It's like a nightmare. All right. As much as I'd love to reach out and try and trade to people, I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes. So I think I'm just gonna do the pass thing.
I mean, if you have commodities, we can still do a. And I can do a next -1 with you again if we have 2 commodities.
Nah, it's okay. It's already too late. I needed it for warfare.
Oh, I see.
Elevate Imperium got a gravity drive. However, they
I forgot to do the trade. Yeah, we'll do that real quick.
Can't afford custodians.
I thought I saw you moving up to do it, and I didn't know if you were doing anything else. Or I've passed, so it will be to.
Yeah, it passed to T10.
Okay. I'm activating my agent on Malice.
Oh no! If they just didn't build those 2 fighters, they could still have scored round 1.
Oh no, Ghost took Malice. Who saw that coming?
Absolutely no one, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. They could have afforded custodians. They spent
That's fine.
Right.
I should have probably done it differently. I don't know.
You got a fighter under there.
Fuck me.
There we go.
This part never gets easier, no matter what format of this game you're playing.
Cool.
Nice. That's a good pull.
Gonna get 2 trade goods.
Let's move on up to Vera.
Yeah, Titans often seems to have a slightly rough go of it.
Yeah, I was gone, I think, when construction got popped. I'm a little surprised they built the PDS at home
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it drops under the.
when they could
Maybe
have.
just thinking they can always get the PDS on
Where else
the
did it drop?
sleepers, and slightly worried with Soul coming in the back door.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe they
Soul
want to build
might
it.
be in an elimination mood. There we go, taking it.
Also, if Titans has like Unveil, all of a sudden Soul kind of you build your flagship. Soul has a nice, easy carrier right there.
Where's my
Yeah,
fighter?
That actually
They
is a little
built
scary
Another
with
fighter.
all
I
that
don't see it
infantry
anywhere.
there.
Check the chat log, see if it got dropped in the bag.
Oh, we're gonna have to double check something again.
Yeah, they just seem to have
It's
lost a
here. It's
fighter.
on the it was on the
Oh.
planet card.
Oh,
Oh, Soul going carrier. Still got the. Oh no, they got both the destroyers, so Soul's got their point. Makes me happy. SARS pass, not putting a Morphit. Unlikely to see Ghost put a Morphit. Titans too
And
far
I would
away
be
to put a
passing.
Morphit. Titans
We're
going
gonna regret not
PDS
scoring
2,
this
Hell
round like I
Titan.
could, but
Schooling. There we go. End of round one.
resources, it hurt me.
Under just over an
Give me
hour.
the
Not
stats
bad.
phase.
Not bad when one considers brand new to
Score
TTS and brand new to multi and
Starting
Do
with
planets
3
refresh
waitlisters today.
At the top of the
Uh,
status phase.
no, not until the intermediary in the status.
We'll
phase.
do a refresh
Okay,
on the
so I can't use
overlay.
my planets.
No.
No points for old Necro then.
That looks even worse.
So whenever it gets to me.
Yeah, you're next.
You can just go ahead and score in this.
Oh, perfect.
Is this
I
because
will use
somebody
all of
rewound
my
time?
good and my 2 home planets
Very likely.
for a mass well.
Let's see if I can get that fixed.
Nice.
Any other scoring?
Hopefully that is sufficient to right the ship. Yep, it did. That seemed to update. Soul scoring, SAR scoring,
All right,
333.
the reveal.
Only 2 scores round 1. No custodians.
All right.
Sure. 3 structures outside your home. Titans is happy. I don't think many other people would have followed. Oh,
Feel a little better about
SAR,
not,
very unhappy. Did actually follow with a PDS. They may have the
Apparently.
full PDS clue.
Like, so if you're
Action
Um,
cards.
Secret. None
Can
from
we
green.
get an FAQ for SAR on this, unless you know SAR? If your space dots count as on planets.
Oh yeah, as long as they're in a system outside of home.
No.
So once this space dock that's in my home system ends up somewhere else, that will be scoreable for me.
No.
And if this PDS
Sounds like they need the tournament moderator.
right? Or no,
I'm just
No.
wondering because the floating factory says this unit is placed in a space area instead of.
But it's still in the system.
And
it says on planets.
The objective says on a planet specifically.
Oh, interesting.
SAR can score that though. They can. It's not like unscorable for SAR.
Well,
Right, but they have to
PDS.
But
right?
PDSs, my space docks don't count towards it.
That's what
Should I give them a little help?
I'd hate for you to go score.
You want me to give him help since technically I'm not the streamer?
Very fair.
I mean,
And I am
don't know.
technically a tournament moderator.
Space area
Are you a moddy?
on a planet? Yeah.
I'll
basically
wait for them to ask. Wait for them to
line,
ask, and
I
then
would
you
say
can
the
definitely
first line
answer.
of my
They seem to be getting in the right
floating
direction.
factory means it does have to be PDSs. So that
Yeah, they're at the right end. And this is what I find so often happens. Is
and I appreciate you calling that out because I probably wouldn't have caught on to that. I just wouldn't have thought about it very hard.
yeah.
So.
Apart from things that people
Pretty sure
just
I've never
completely
known
miss,
that happened. That sucks.
there's interesting game states where, like a round or two later, somebody go, "Oh yeah, this didn't happen, and I can see this because these strategy cards are followed, and I only had 2 tokens, and how could I have done this?" They pick up the errors, and they generally fix them.
And then, like,
There was one weird error, like
my attachment for
a Frontier token didn't go on the gate system because Tea Time was AFK when they sent him out.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
That seemed like a weird one.
All right,
I don't think it's going to matter, but
it's a beginning of the strategy phase. If anybody has any weird action cards,
Manipulate investment, summit. Round 2, people. Here we go. Ghost didn't spend the trade goods in the end. Yeah, maybe they were out of planets. They had 9, 8 there.
Leadership.
On the looks of it. Built fighters. Yeah.
I'm still planning on honoring that.
Sweet.
They did the anti-mass, which will give them the 2 adjacent. Shows you what a decent tech timing could have done for them.
I mean, as ghosts, you just take construction, pop a PDS on Malice, PDS 2 ghosts.
And what I like is that doesn't piss off Titans. You're still giving Titans first pick, pretty solid. Honoring that deal. What are we doing? We're all just thinking.
Quick 10-minute break from all the players just to think a little bit.
Did they say 10 minutes?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was about to say, AFK boys, AFK. Don't leave us that hanging.
Yeah, see, you don't have to not piss off Titans. You just have to piss off Titans less than Soul did. Honestly, that probably was a great thing for Ghosts, because now Ghosts can just be super friendly.
For a second about like what your plan is.
Yeah, see, become friends with Titans.
What's your timing window on leadership?
Oh, sorry, was this to purple?
Yeah, purple. I was asking like what's your plan with like the timing window on leadership?
I mean, I'll probably do like second or third action. I won't be doing it. It won't be the very first thing I do, but switch soon after that.
Oh. What are they?
I think I'm taking warfare.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Cool. Warfare, the 1 for custodians. 5 for trade, giving them the spendy after they successfully scored the slightly harder position. Coming over to Star. Do they take an Imperial, hoping to get in a swing round? Oh no, they scored. They don't even need the swing round. Oh, they could get structures. No, they need actually construction for Star as the pick, because they've already got 1 outside of home. They did follow with a PDS. They put down 2 more PDS. They score the hardest one for them being structures. And stock up the spendy.
Put one of those PDS on Hope's End.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I have to put it here. It's the only place. And then
choice.
just never give it to Soul.
There's a lot of good stuff left here.
Politics is also very tempting if you want to try the Imperial, but I think really you're trying to get 2 adjacent. You're trying to get the docks.
I don't think of politics.
Playing the longer game leaves Necro to pick up the. Necro has no outside of home at the moment, so they're not scoring that this round, but they're just ensuring they get it next round. MP left with tech last pick. I mean, can you believe it? All the way around choosing to go with Imperial.
Oh my god.
Yeah, love it. I love a different table, man. We had a final round without leadership the other day. It was mind-blowing.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've asked Stads to confirm if it happened in any other games in the qualifiers, but no leadership round 5, and it was obviously the last round was crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game.
So who hates Lack Attack the most at this table?
Sol
think
likes to
Sar.
be climbing the tech tree because it's just getting them those points on the board that are so easy. Sar missing out on chaos mapping or grav drive. Chaos mapping is going to hurt this round because normally they get a few more units out and a bit more flexibility. No Saturn engine. It's bad for Necro actually. Necro is going to have less tech to grab as a whole. None of that juicy, sexy tech. And that's a victory point right there. Hard-baked guacamole.
It's really
Nobody's
nice, but yeah,
taken that away
Titan's
from
going.
Tighties.
Titans with AI dev, which is worthless until tech gets popped again.
Shit. Yeah, less tokens for Necro. It's like not having leadership in the game for Necro. Actually, it's not a bad putback. I mean, it's the same thing as Jolnara in the game, and you don't take tech, and they don't get to sell research. And coming over to Sar, Archon Vale. Now we'll see them move the dock out, which means they know they can. No, doubling back.
Cruiser.
Yeah, Tibbeth. It looked like Sol was going to be giving Titans a hard time and playing nice with Sol. When they came in and took Primal, they might have just been cheeky and setting a bit of a mood. And I'm not here to mess around, but we'll see how that pushes forward. With the Grav Rift, they've also got the ability to take their home system if they saw some kind of value. They didn't score any secrets, so no threat on enemies per se, or could have a good dark in the skies.
Yeah,
and then
I'll be doing that.
Sar took an infantry with them and not the mech, so it died. It's sad.
And then I will spend Hope's End and Zobat for a total of 6 buying power, which will be it'll be a cruiser for 3, a destroyer for 1, 2 infantry, and 2 fighters.
Imperium, I'm assuming you still control this planet.
Yes, I do. Let me get a token on it.
And then at the end of my turn, I will activate the Hope's End ability thing again to get a mech on here. No, wait, I have this back up here. All right, that'll be my turn. Unless anyone has anything they want to talk to me about at the end of my turn, I will be passing otherwise.
I think you're good for now.
All right.
construction.
Immediate construction.
Construction.
Yeah, I will be doing that to build a PDF.
Let's see.
The token goes on where you're placing it.
Oh no, Necro.
My mistake.
No. Oh god, I don't think Necro realizes it's planets
I guess
with structures, not structures.
One second.
Oh no, same planet.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
That's fine. They're just gonna take construction again.
No, 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 no.
No, no.
What have we
Also,
got?
a space dock on a one-resource planet.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
No, 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 no.
Oh no!
The good thing is I can use my nom nom for Necro today. Got all excited. We were talking about doing a cosplay as Sesame Street, where the 6 players get together. We all dress up as Sesame Street characters, playing their TI factions. So Big Bird would play Argent. You'll have Cookie Monster playing Cabal, and so on and so forth. And we got us very excited.
May I end my turn?
No, 1 second. Sorry.
What faction would be Oscar?
I'm not sure. Is that the Grinch, the Grouch, Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah, the trash can.
Yeah, that's what we then realized is what do we realize? Yeah, we then realized that I've actually never really watched Sesame Street. I only know it from a distance as part of like USA law, you know, what it is to be American. Yeah.
See, now I'm like deep in thought about which characters to be what factions.
Exactly.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, let's take a peek.
I'm trying to think who the Swedish chef would be. What's the most Swedish faction in the game?
We're gonna go trade. I'm gonna refresh. SAR.
If he's a chef, I think we could find
And
somebody
let's
to
see.
fit that.
Yeah, but
neighbors.
like what
neighbors? You want a 1 X-1?
Sure.
All right. Toss me that good. Titans is on board. And then let's see. I'm not
Cages.
anyone else.
Cages does loves ghosts. Are Ghost the Swedish chef?
Neighborly.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
on-
be pretty much
Yeah, ghosts cooking.
everyone who's not my neighbor, I'm extending you an X-2.
Shoot, no one really
Oof.
understands them. Just a
I've
board,
already got
board,
two.
board.
I'll take
This
a refresh
table.
for nothing.
I suppose he
I like
is
that.
just
Take the X-2.
Winu Commander Daniel.
That was a
Ghosts. Yes.
X-2 to Necro. X-2 to Sar. X-2 to... I mean, I suppose if you're giving me money, it makes
Imperium?
sense.
What are you thinking? You want to do
And
X?
X-2 is only debt meta because he said not my neighbors. X-2.
No, but instead of the -2,
Give you blood pact. We're not neighbors.
I'll say 1 in a blood pact.
1 in a blood pact?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sol is the Swedish faction because they have Jord as their home system.
So this will just be an IOU for a, well.
Yeah, I'll just grab one of your little tokens, and as soon as we're neighbors, I'll remind you.
Okay.
Oh, that's the IKEA faction.
I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna collect my own. Oh, and I will also exhaust the attribute.
Yeah, I do think Soul would also be the Swedish faction. What 2 factions are most similar in this game?
Just throw a couple more guys on Jord here.
I'll grab one of your tokens as well, so I remember not to give away this promissory note.
And it's Necro Elmo because all the red.
If I have to physically lift something up, I probably won't give it away.
Yeah, is Soul because Soul and Yin could be Bert and Ernie.
I think we now need to do this.
Oh no, that would make Soul and Yin are Bert and Ernie, and then which one of the is the grumpy one?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's true. NRA has to be
Groucho.
Bert and Ernie. Elmo like tech.
Did you toss me that one commodity, Titans?
Oh, sorry, no, I assumed you would just take it from the bag.
Okay, I'll just grab it, no problem.
Because Bert could be in, and Ernie could be Soul. But I also like NRA being both Bert and Ernie.
Please tell me Soul kind of washed. Washed himself. Doesn't matter. Moving on.
The real question is, how does Soul have 7 commodities?
They got one. Well, they got 7 in their commodities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think 3 from the top of trade. They haven't put in their play area.
Okay. Okay.
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
Yeah, but it's a little bit.
Hopefully that's it, because that makes sense.
They grabbed 3. They grabbed 4. They went around the table with the X-2s for people they weren't. X-1s for people they were. They're currently neighbors with SAW and Titans. Still does. Unless they had 2 in their play area still from last round, because they did score 2 adjacent. So not 100% clear, but. What are we doing? Blue is building at home, it looks like. Spending all that hard-fought cash. Did they do debt tokens? Yes, they did. Debt token Imperium, debt token Creus, maybe for a use of Creus IFF. That can be turned off.
And also, I realized, most importantly, Joel Nar is Beaker.
Is Beaker. What is Blue doing? Just building?
Why hasn't Soul refreshed their stuff yet?
Yeah, Blue is here. Blue just thinking really hard about the build. They have activated home.
100% Jarl Lysarl's Kermit, which would make Nalu Miss Piggy.
All right, lots
Don't
of
the
money.
Nalu.
I'm gonna use Mirage to turn all my commodities to trade goods.
Oh,
Kind of think.
not
we could've-
Mirage, man.
No, don't they have Dark Pact with Imperium?
Oh yeah.
No, man.
I'm gonna honor that whenever
Oh, yeah.
that time comes. But
Okay, let's move on. Move on.
it just is nicer that way. I don't know.
For sure. Clean it up.
This is stressing me out more of an Elden Ring.
That is destroyed. 1 trade good each, plus the 2 trade goods you would have got off Hysterics just standard. So you're $4 down. I love money. Money can buy me love, and I ain't feeling love.
And also, what's your reason for not? Are we trying to hurt Imperium?
No, I think they're just caught up in
Didn't
the moment
realize.
of building. They'll you see this where they'll suddenly go, oh, hang on, I didn't want to do that. I'll reverse it, and the table's pretty chill. We're early on. Yeah, plus giving Soul X-2. I think it's still debt meta, so
attached to your relic fragment.
the problem with the X-2, especially with debt, is if people feel hard done by, if they feel it was unfair, they're more likely to break that deal citing unfairness.
Yeah,
At X-1, you can't argue unfairness, and you just look like a tosser if you don't pay the debt.
That may change after I draw this card, though.
I'm more than happy to also stall on paying an X-2. Like, oh, maybe next round now is not a good time. I'm expecting
buy it off you.
a large bill from the IRS, you know?
Well, never mind.
How attached are you to yours?
I mean, mine's green.
Oh, well then, never mind.
Yeah.
You've got military support in Imperium's play area.
And I need to drop
Imperium's turn.
Soul, we are now partners or neighbors. So I owe you that and 3.
Packed in a trade good.
Oh, I'm sorry, I owe you 4.
I do think we need to. Yeah, it'll be the Sesame Fiesta.
Cool, I got it.
Sesame Fiesta. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Also, okay, so Soul washed 3 of their commodities, so now they only have 4 commodities in their commodity.
And drop 2 fighters there.
Red's so sorry, yeah. It's one that I do know.
Sorry. Man, so Imperium's taking sim lore from. This is a rough net. I feel like I only see two types of Necro. The Necro who ends round 2 with like 4 techs and a crazy fleet and look unstoppable, or a Necro that looks like they have nothing and it's very sad.
So we're not going to fight over the asteroid belt if I put a ship in there for this round.
For this round, no, we won't. But I would
Okay.
appreciate the space next turn.
We can work that out, I think. Okay, cool.
No, the singing moose. Nalu is Miss Piggy because Miss Piggy
I mean, I could
uses Kermit for a bunch of stuff, like how Nalu uses Yasarl. But the worm friends would probably be Sardak.
I'll throw you a trade good to not pop it.
Oh, who's?
That's Necro.
Don't think we are adjacent.
No, they're right.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought we. Oh, nope, sorry, never mind.
I'm fine with it. You can go ahead.
Okay. Damn, should have got a promise token from Necro.
Coming into the asteroid.
Oh wait, no, is Titans Oscar a grouch because they're giant robots? but really, they're just people inside trash cans.
All right.
Aren't we all just
Who's
people
got an
inside trash
offer for
cans?
speaker token?
I do.
So
I'll give you
All right.
give you hopes in.
It doesn't sound like there's any other contenders, so I'll hear your offer.
Yeah, I'll do a 4 for 3. You make me the speaker.
Dollar washing turns the washing into value, I suppose.
Hey, I
Could
can
have been
throw
an
it
X
in as
-1 on
support
trade.
if you want.
Just for reference,
Support.
in round 1, it was 2 trade goods and first pick was the price in round 1. Obviously, you're free to set your own price, but that's like what it has been.
Oh, for sorry, people, I'm multitasking in a very bad way.
Give me 4. I give you 3.
That's okay. That's why you have a That's why it's always nice to have co-commentators. Because
none supports.
I can't use it immediately. Strategy tokens left.
Oh no, that's from my pool, and I don't have to have one. It says if able. So basically, if you take this on my next turn, you just give it back to me, and then you get 2 dudes.
Yep. Yeah, and that'll keep our general friendliness going. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way. We might even support swap later. Who knows?
Oh, as they say, support swaps. The poll goes up.
Oh
God.
I will activate politic. I will play politic. I will assign the speaker token to the Federation of.
what happens if sports spot happens during the poll? Because I think everyone, including myself, are just waiting to see if it actually happens.
And then I will draw my 2 action cards.
You know what? I'll chat. I'm going to vote 1,000 points on no, just to get people excited to go yes.
Or the agenda cards.
Yeah, just mouse over the deck and tap 2, and they'll go into your hand, and then you can right-click the cards in your hand and assign them to the top or bottom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the 3 commodities from your sheet to do our trade.
Yep, I appreciate that. I am just gonna read real quick. And it can be passed around if people want to activate for action cards.
Soul's rich.
I think
Oh, the Count's a con. One trade good. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I'm going to
Two
one
trade
on the
goods.
bottom. And one on the top.
1 and 1.
Close menu. Master.
All right. Imperium, you took Semlor from me. That kind of hurts. And it looks like you're kind of fortifying a bit too. So what's your long-term plan here? I mean, I know to score a point, but like.
So yeah, to score the point, the fortification is just to make sure I can score the point before somebody snags it back out from under me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm the one who's who's probably most likely going to snag it because it's in my slice. So,
But how?
incentivize me to not attack you this round so you can keep your point, or is it just is what it is?
What 2-move ship?
I mean, I'm going to score it with Imperial, and then you can do what you want with it.
Oh, that's right. You do have Imperial, so you'll vacate after that.
Well, I've got a token there, so I've got no
Yeah,
intent of holding it long term. I just can't get out immediately.
I know. I'm just like financially crippled right now, so I need some planets. Oh.
I mean, there's some nice ones over here.
There's the nicest one right there, and it's also that scoring thing. So that's why I'm asking, like,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want...
like I said, I'm not intending on holding it long term. If you can find somewhere else to go, I'll be out of there soon. But I can't move at this point.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Let's see here. I am going to use my action card Ghost Ship. Toss a destroyer here. And then I'm going to use my agent to get rid of Distinguished Counselor for 2 trade goods. All right, that's it. Unless anyone wants to trade with me. Sorry. I don't think anyone can.
Sorry, at the start of my turn, do you want to toss me military support and get your guys?
Yes, I would.
Hunter just posted in the Homebrewer Guild's chat that everyone in the Homebrewers Guild's in trouble, so I guess their game's going not great.
Put them back in the staging area.
I'll drive a carrier from home.
Oh, they will go into my...
Yeah, Elevate Mom's Drama. It goes the whole thing with the same with Necros, where you can get a scary Necro where like, oh, I would never want to get close to them, or you have the Necro who just
explore these.
It's like a car engine that's having trouble starting.
Oh, it can build something with influence.
Not saying the Necro player played it bad at all. I just feel like that's a rough slice for Necro.
2 ships there? Yeah, might as well pop out a ship.
Like you almost have to start next to Primor.
I can just use normal money to
something gets you a little extra bit.
We'll throw a knot down. And then we'll explore the major. Get a free dude.
I mean, you have Soul where everything's just going right.
More dudes.
Right?
Yeah, love this Soul.
Get rid of dudes and moving them around. And Still not adjacent to Ghost, but we'll work on that later.
Using Warfare.
Okay.
It's
This is
Imperial
Ghost.
left.
I'm sorry, what?
I was taking tack of what still had secondaries left, and it's what Imperial and leadership, but it doesn't require strategy.
Titans, are you using leadership next turn?
It is hard to have a buy time Soul.
Most likely.
Soul is your good buddy when you're out on the
I don't have a lot
chirps.
available.
Keeps you on the right side of the law, keeps you out of those bad fights. Stops you making too much of a fool out of yourself. Holds you up at the end of the night when you...
2, 3.
Mm.
3, 6. I will put Dreadnought on the board. Dreadnought. Fighters and a.
Just gonna refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
I thought he said reveal my coffee, not refill.
Well, the secret, the often forgotten coffee point.
Yes.
Oh,
it's where you buy coffee. It's where you buy coffee for all the other players and send it to their house via Uber Eats, and then you get a free point.
What's diplomacy?
All right, I'm good. I'll go ahead and do.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna have a poll
Imperial.
about whether Soul and Yen are Bert and Ernie or NRA is Bert and Ernie.
Problem is you'd need 2 players to play NRA books. I don't know how you cosplay both Bert and Ernie. You know what I mean? But then again, how do you cosplay NRA?
You have a little Ernie.
Oh, we got Imperial popping right after.
Oh, that's easy. You have someone with. You just have to have a young child.
Yes.
With you.
Should we do it in order or something? Or does that matter?
Okay, this is okay.
Until someone has to discard a secret. So I don't think anyone's at 3 yet.
Oh wait, Imperial, not leadership.
Spirit thing. No, this is not a homebrewers game. This is a real tournament game.
If you want the homebrewers, that's on the other channel.
Yeah. Which, from the sounds of it, either you really do or you really don't want that game.
No, I think he's saying it feels like they've brewed some coffees as well as some interesting plays with Primal's mine because it's in my slice because I have the Grav Rift which entitles me to it. They're kind of X-2.
So what's crazy, but also what I absolutely love is like Soul putting that PDS down is like double downs in it.
Yeah.
But then Titan's like, well, fine, I'm gonna put a PDS down on Mechatol. It's like,
oh nope.
Well, that's a wonderful passive aggressive in that, you know. There's a real kind of messaging and undercurrents that can happen in these games. You can start hearing it in people's voices. Their frustration grows and they try to regulate, but you can hear that they're definitely getting a little bit short on it. And these undercurrents, and exactly that. That PDS on Primal, the PDS at home, the PDS on Mechatol, all these things are kind of that undertone of Soul and Titans not best friends. I'll still see whether Star takes advantage because Star's proving to ask some pertinent questions at the right times.
I have a capacity of 5. 5, 1. So 1, 2. 5, and I'm just going to do a quick, even though I grab them off here, I'm actually going to do one from each home planet. I'm just going to leave one on each of those. We'll take the planet card. I will explore Lodor. I will take my relic fragment. Is anyone buying relic fragments yet?
Yeah, I'll give you military support again for it.
No. More than no.
What are you thinking? What's your price?
So we don't have Northrok in the game, so it's not a clear 3 trade good cost I would expect, but who was that was coming in?
Imperium?
No photo. Hakan is the count.
Oh, but you already.
Although I'm starting to think maybe Imperium should be the count, but I do like Hakan.
Yeah.
Also, Big Al, what?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the whole third relic fragment cost thing?
$3 if nobody else has been getting frags. Like if everybody's likely to get frags in the game, I think you can say 2. So that would be $2 per fragment, with 3 for the third is $7 for a relic, approximately. Just AFK again.
Frodo, there's kind of a TI game going. If the players are watching the spot, I'm joking. This is a great TI game, and you should all be proud of yourselves. But the Sesame Street talk is very important. Also, the fact that Necro and Sar both have a relic fragment means both of them should be willing to sell it to Imperium for 2 trade goods. In fact, as Necro, which those 2 commodities there, I say, hey, Imperium, I'll sell you this cultural fragment for 2 trade goods if you also wash my commodities. I think as Imperium go, okay, yeah, relic, the last relic fragment for 2 trade goods, and I help Necro. And honestly, Imperium and Necro are kind of being pretty friendly right now. Necro definitely looks like they're gonna try and eat your carrier and some fighters, but honestly, as long as you can already popped Imperial and scored the point, that's fine. I'm like, yeah, Necro, come on in. I'm going to declare a retreat, but you'll probably get 1 hit. Eat just one of my fighters. And we can be best friends.
Back.
Cool. Then I will pass my turn.
All right. Whew. It is like Grand Central Station on a Thursday.
Okay. Getting a little tight over here.
Green Necro hasn't gone many places. Pushed in by Imperium to score 2 adjacent, but also taking the sexy Semlor. Get to eat a ship, get to retreat back into Evera. But whether they then try to take the planet and get 2 tech, only be getting a grav drive and a DET, both of which I'd be happy with, 2 and 2.
My buddy, grab a.
Titan should be scoring with activation,
Red.
3 structures on planets.
I got a red.
Sol, we're now neighbors.
We are.
Do you want to pay? Do you want the red relic fragment? For
Sol got to keep the spendy up. Currently has 333 and 3 spare. I like that simple deal. $1 and a military support for a red frag. Sol's out of tokens, maximizing the return of the military support.
Play the sport on my turn.
No reason you can't sell it 20, 30 times in a game if you play the tokens game right.
When I play it?
Just got to make sure those infantry don't end up beating your ass down in the late game.
It's up to you.
Sure. Let me figure out what works best.
Yeah, of course.
It's on your turn when I have to activate it, right? It's not a
the
stall.
Beginning of my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I think that's all I've got. There we go.
Over to the yellow player. Use military support.
Do you want to use it?
Necro.
I control. Cool. Oh man, a different planet. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use
Good. I was about to say it sounded like a
no
little
reason to
stall
make
there,
it so
but
enemies with soul right away.
yeah.
The enemies, though, I could wait, but more convenient this way.
Wait, Imperium scored a point.
For my action, I will
Hasn't moved their point track up.
into my play area.
And they got blood pact. That's the voting one. Full details. We just quickly check it. Showing the custodians and showing MP. So MP is just going to move their point track up. They'll figure that out. Game state, not our place to fix.
Okay. Oh. All right. I guess. Right.
Warfare time.
Fragment City.
What? Already done warfare, maybe?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Cookie Monster Cabal. Most definitely. I am currently waiting for the next.
It really has been a relic-heavy game so far.
Waiting for a game with Cabal. Hopefully this coming weekend. Because I have all the Cabal sound effects. Slightly transferable to Necro, but Necro has not been num-numbing just yet. MP filling out that slice, maximizing DET to full effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was wrong. It would have been dumb for them to buy that. I forgot they could just give a
Get
third
their
token
own.
super easy. Yeah.
Still costs them a token though. I mean, if you think about it, they are gumming. That's fine. But that's just relative costing of there was a token to get that where they could have bought it for $2 potentially.
True. And
it
they
does
are
dig the
gumming
deck and
against
get them.
net.
Yeah, they are gumming. They're also digging
They're-
through the deck, getting closer to those additional secrets. And
True.
for them to refresh commodities at $4 really repays the cost of the token. So
See, you're gumming, but you're gumming next to a necro who.
yeah, exactly. You're more feeding than gumming. So it's an early warning system.
Are you allowed to have two?
See, it's like when you're in school and you have gum and you're like,
No,
oh,
2 PDS on one planet.
I'm so glad I have gum. And you take a piece of gum, and everybody in class is necro, also asking for a piece of gum.
SAR could have two in one system.
Yeah. I would argue that the free token applies only once per turn and to a strategic system. So then moving into a system next to Mechatol, lifting the token feels then like a free activation.
We get a trade.
But it does encourage them to use DET. I think possibly during POK development, they were worried that DET would just be this non-starter that people wouldn't chase, which hasn't been the case. If there's one or two players with DET, it generally has a reasonable payoff return on investment over the game.
Yeah, I
We
think
see
DT
Titans.
is like in a perfect place.
It's really well balanced. I mean, this is the whole thing that blows me away about Twilight Imperium is where you've got a dollar, or you've got a tech, or you've got a counter. They somehow find balance in these rather almost arbitrary numbers. The scale feels like it wouldn't be nuanced enough to pick up the balance it needs, but it just does. They've really used their agent. I don't know where this turn specifically. Oh, maybe they sold their agent? Not sure. Where else are they? Oh, they activated and got Mirage. That was round 1. Not sure. I have been somewhat distracted this game. The plumber's here.
Going to.
The daughter's somewhat talking to me. The wife is texting. Nobody puts Mirage in the corner. Yeah. I tell you what.
Okay. Imperium, you put a destroyer out there, and I would like to eat that. Would you be
Timing.
amenable to some sort of trade agreement?
Okay. What you thinking?
Well, I will give you my trade agreement.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actual trade agreement. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How dare you use the proper
That was
terms?
great.
Wait, so is Necro just going to give the trade agreement to eat one destroyer? As Imperium, I think you go like, I guess, yeah. I guess giving me your trade agreement to kill one destroyer that I already got the value out of. And it is giving Necro Grab Drive, so
Let's just make it easy.
time.
I really want a soundboard for next year. I can just see this, like all these bloody samples.
Here's a
Just
trade agreement. I'm going to attack that spot, and you will not retreat.
That is correct.
God, that seems like such an overpay by Necro.
Not responsible.
it is.
He's a badass.
But it's
But-
their first tick. They're excited.
I know.
Yeah, they're excited.
They're bringing like 6 ships. Guarantee it.
And Imperium absolutely could like retreat.
So one destroyer, one
So it's
cruiser
like-
Yeah, yeah.
versus
First fight.
white.
As Imperium, I feel like I offer to wash their 2 trade goods
Just
at
so
this
I know that
point,
my,
just to.
my agent can
Just AFK for a sec.
So I'm going to swap them over to the combat area.
Oh, sweet. Combat area.
That would be amazing. It's, all right, Necrovirus, I'll pay me to not cancel the hit.
I can't afford it at this point. And you hit. Oh, god damn it. This isn't going well
Oh.
already.
Oh no.
Wait, there were no hits.
Yeah, no hits.
No hits
No
from
hits.
me.
I rolled a
No,
1.
it's- yeah, one hit from White.
No hits from White.
0 hits, 0 hits. Did he retreat?
Oh, right.
Oh, they've warped out for this.
It gives you the hit number in the
Yeah.
text. Which
0, 0. It's a good thing he bought the retreat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think we're
Trade agreement all of a sudden doesn't
Hey,
seem.
wrong-
Okay.
one hit.
1 hit.
We got there.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna get gravity drive. Or if I got dark energy tap, can I?
No, you can't. It's already gone.
No.
No, it's Frontier.
Only
Only
Frontier.
Frontier, and he already.
Frontier.
Yeah, so.
Never mind. All right, we'll do.
Grab drive.
We'll do the.
Don't be
optimal
silly.
choice.
Don't be silly.
Blue.
All right. Oof. We might be having one of these
Gravity
games.
drive. Cool.
Uh,
I think so.
My heart is racing.
Part of the reasons that I couldn't be the one to actually stream this game is I have a hard 8-hour cutoff,
I don't know why you.
Yeah.
which
Just,
doesn't sound like it should be that
That
extreme.
dice thing, man.
I mean, they were going pretty strong for round 1. We're now coming up to 2 hours, but I think the not scoring everybody round 1 definitely slowed them down. Although Sol and Sar both have strong round 4 contention possibilities, so
Unless you
just
want
need to
do
get that
it
guac.
for, it wouldn't help me right now, but all right, that's it. That's my action.
All right.
Yeah, I must say, Imperium got Relic Fragment, got their token back, arguably not sure if they did. Got to get paid a trade agreement. It was pretty good.
And we're going to pull this destroyer into the air. Zip.
Coming in the A, really just telling
Neighbors with the ghosts.
Titans.
Hey, ghosts. I'm here to collect my
Back
debt
away.
of 2 trade goods.
Oh, it's so expensive, man. Just say, I'm sorry. So, in actual fact, one owner token is now worth 2 trade goods. I think that's a good.
Yeah.
Codex 3, Easter, getting excited for those owner tokens. Hit on 0, hit on a 10. All of a sudden, those undefended planets are going to be costly.
All right.
Ghost passed.
We got
Ghosts
And
on
they're not
leaders on warfare?
Restroom seek later.
No, they must be scoring. They've got the 3, the 2,
Oh,
the
3,
extra
3.
dollar, 333. Inefficient on a Coendol ill. You think they could have used their home system? No, they wouldn't have been better. Could have kept Star Point, but that they only took this round. So yeah, it's all right.
I really hope they at some point convince, because like if I guess they're not neighbors for Necro, but it'd be so easy to say, "Hey Necro, here's my promissory. Put a B-hole on Mechatol Rex." It would let you score as Ghost this round, having to spend anything. Necro would be willing to do it for free because that's also makes Quan adjacent. which Necro is ecstatic about. Oh, I guess they can't do it anymore. You'd have to get Titans to do
Red
it.
skip.
All right.
That's
Ooh, red
3
skip
skips
for
in their
Imperium.
slice. 4 skips in their slice.
Yeah.
Dang, green, green, red, red. I mean, 2 and 2, arguably, by a different definition.
On the planet. And
Sadly, the skips that Imperium is almost
Never needing.
completely. Yeah, exactly. They could try and go for hyper.
Yeah, I was about to say hyper for more tokens, and what do you don't want War Suns. I suppose Assault Cannon.
They may have been planning on going hyper this round until tech wasn't taken.
Although they didn't take it, so good on them. I still like that play from them. They have the Grav Drive. What else do they really want? Yes, they want their Ether Stream, Ether Passage combo, but
2 and 2.
yeah, look, this wonderful PDS war. What I really want to see is Sol actually go PDS 2 alongside Hell Titans 2, and just like, okay, bro, we support swap now. We call it never attacking. Yeah, no, we're kind of teasing about hyper. Imperium wants to be going deep blue, get into some light wave action, some slipstream. No reason to be mucking around. Ether stream, sorry. I always mix up the two streams, you know.
Yeah,
Could
it's all the
never
same.
cross the streams. That's the big thing you should never do.
Cross. Ooh, DMZ for Necro,
Oh. Great.
which
On
is
Quan.
actually
Well,
It's
he
the
can trade it.
DMZ.
Yeah. Can't put a structure on it now, in which case the structures on 3 planets outside of home, I suppose they got Cool One, but
Not the most
they've
valuable
already done
planet.
No.
the unforgivable PDS and space dock on the
Does
same
DMZ
so
card go into the graveyard?
just keep it in your play area to remind you,
To the planet
or
card.
purge it.
Oh,
So you should
alright.
keep it. You should keep
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
with
good point. There.
yeah, I usually keep it just in case you got to reference it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Or if you trade it, you have to keep passing it along. So it's just good.
Alright. And I can't have anybody on there, so.
Or when they get the
token,
Schwartzes
and this guy gets
entangled.
space.
I see your Schwartz as big as mine. Let's see if you know how to use it. God, I've got to watch that again. I watched Spaceballs about 112 times before turning about 12. Really, my kids have enjoyed it as well, watching it at Granny's house, but I need to get a good viewing in.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah. The producers as well. Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
I've never actually seen it, but I've seen that video, and it's hilarious.
I tell you now, that Springtime for Hitler, there is a song in there that sums up many situations. And it's the I give my flower to the big fat cup. He takes my flower and he beats me up. I give my flower to the garbage man. He shoves my flower in the garbage can. And I give it to the river with a yuck running through, and it goes into the river that we drink. Hey, will you stink? That little piece is astoundingly, like, just insightful, enlightening.
For one turn, is anybody looking for military support?
There's something about it, like the cops beating up the hippie, but then it goes into the river, and then you drink the sewage water. That we live in our filth like pigs, or high and mighty with our standards, and yet we're basically just savages throwing plastic at each other.
Yes.
Do you have a price in mind?
It's depressingly poignant.
Yeah. And well, that's the thing. You look at a Mel Brooks kind of comedy. It's really light. It's really, insightful. It's satirical.
Until you start thinking more deeply about it, and you go, "Oh wait."
Yeah, yeah. And it's so important that we keep that kind of humor and comedy alive in its poignancy in this world of kind of cancel culture and inability to go beyond the surface and the superficial aspects.
It gives you the relic, so
I'll give you 1 in military support, and if I get a dope relic, I'll give you another trade good, no problem. Fucking crown or something stupid.
This is the new meta. I'll be honest. The new meta on hedging on relic diving.
Additional one if you hit something good.
If I get a shitty relic, I get something back. Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a judgment call, but like obviously if I get a point, if I get the tears, if I get the scepter, I'll give you an extra one. Anything that just gives me some value. If I get Stellar Converter or the Crown of Thanos, I'm keeping my buck.
That's fine.
So Stellar Converter's bad. Points are good. There we go. $1 and a support for a 2. There we go. Both of them get to win. They immediately get to play military support.
These relic fragments.
Oh, military support, not the other type of support.
No, $1 in a military support for military support and $1 for the last fragment. So saving $1 for the soul, putting the shard on top by doing the shuffle. Never mucking around. Crown of
Crown
Thalmos.
of Thanos, of course.
Don't have to pay more.
My buck.
God damn it!
Now he's happy.
Happy or not? Because on the one hand, you didn't get a good one. Yeah.
But Soul's happy because Soul goes, I got a relic and I didn't have to pay 3. Like, it just feels good.
And Soul's a fighter faction. Crown of
Yeah.
Thalmos is decent for fighters because they're a type of ship where you don't.
Oh man,
You'd be willing to sacrifice some fighters for a couple extra hits.
you get out the big bus, the big van, and you chuck your 12 fighters in, and you're rolling like 12 extra dice if you ever need to, if the 7th player really stuffs you that badly. Dynamis core, not bad on MP. Nice, 6 commodities.
Wow.
We have Hakan 2.0. What a Jujitsu.
Ooh. That was a good rip.
So the last game
Codex one, right?
that I was streaming had a Hakan that got Dynamis core.
Fuck, 8 commodities? Crazy.
But there was a Cabal in the game, so they immediately popped it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love seeing the Hakan on 8, and then you have what's called your Sal, and you just start printing money.
Having that blood pact early on,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
or dark pact, or whichever one it is.
But yeah, Hakan, just because of a threat of Cabal stealing their flagship,
Oh, of
just
course.
You want to toss me that
Dynamis
military
cord
support for your
this
dudes?
next action,
Oh.
which
I don't know. I would have just let the Cabal take. I suppose no. The problem is Cabal gets their flag out and then does it
Yeah.
again. It's not actually this one-use concept that they just hang on to your flagship.
I mean, not, but both on the same one, not separate.
2 infantry from reinforcements on any planet you control. I think it's the same one.
Yeah, that could have been the other way. Was you try immediately build your flagship as Hakan. But look, all I'm saying is I don't mind them taking my flagship, but them building their flagship is the problem. Cabal flagship is a wonderfully game-changing flagship. Park it on the Mechatol and say, "Come at me, boys, come at me."
There's a red frag over there. Frag.
Don't call the ladies out because they'll take you to the cleaners.
I think for now we're good to chill. What do we got? 3 in the bank.
Like that wonderful relationship between the Muat player and a Cabal player with a nice equidistant dock round 1, and it's cool. I'll grab your second War Sun this round. I'll immediately use it if you give me fires. I'll get to produce, and we both got War Suns. Nobody's bad.
Here.
Little build for Soul at home.
Good. Spend 2 of these bad boys.
Soul has set their $3 to the side. I keep forgetting that. I keep worrying they're not going to score, but they're on the scoring tempo. What is SAR scoring this round, actually? What?
Couple destroyers at home.
They did the spendy last round.
Another turn. Does anybody want to buy military support for $1?
Can anybody tell me what SAR is scoring this round?
I don't think SAR is scoring this round.
Titans will do it.
Sad for SAR.
Military support again.
Very sad.
You get 2 dudes.
Round 3 SAR with only 1 point. No new tech.
Yeah, I think
You know what's funny? I think Creus had support. Didn't Creus sell them the fragments?
Take it right
Who
back.
knows? Maybe they just used it. We didn't see it returned. Let's go around the table. Necro can definitely get to spend 333. They've kept the planets up, but they need to do it. They've got the 3 they can even wash. Imperium has scored as their first one, 2 adjacent. They should have the 333. They do. They're looking pretty solid with trade goods to spare.
Military spot.
I find it kind of hilarious that Soul took Primor from Titans and then's like, but I can sell you this ability to still get
Give you two infantry anyway. No reason we can't make it beautiful, and we're going to the scoring phase. They are zooming through it. We're still at the 2 hours and 10 minutes mark with an agenda to go. It's not bad. Scoring tempo slightly off, but we might get an 8-hour game in for Miles. I'm a bit sad that SAR is now off the round 4 bubble.
Finds about 12 influence, and I will intimidate cancel.
All right.
3, 6. Oh, they've got Mechatol. They have it. I don't even need to keep counting.
Necro.
Titans also
Muted.
scores Intimidate,
Amass wealth.
which is fine. I'm
Feels
wondering
good.
what SAR's scoring. SAR's going to not feel too good this round.
Yeah, I too.
Somebody needs to move SAR's token. They didn't right-click score, but that's okay.
And I got a secret.
Oh, yes.
neighbors with
Soul. Oh, my gosh. Soul with the status. Really on the tempo. Looking at the round 4 finish.
Womp.
Only problem Soul has is putting themselves too far forward. Nobody had a support swap by status. We cannot swap supports right now, so we'll settle those bets, I should say, out. 67 versus 33. No's take it. One or more
That was
supports round 2 statuses? No.
Put them in the discard.
I'm even more rich now.
Let's put in a quick one. Point during the agenda, maybe? No supports. Start a prediction.
Anything from you, Phoenix?
Yep, I have amass wealth.
And we'll put this on for 1 minute prediction because it needs to be quick. Get in while you can. This is the hot take.
2 points now.
All right.
With Rivera.
So stuck on
DP
1.
during agenda
Necro did
includes
score,
sports.
comes up
Ooh.
1, and to be honest, Imperium is on 2. So Necro's slightly wrong counter.
Right.
All right. Everyone scored?
Yep.
Next one.
Reveal the next one.
Bada bing.
Razor Fleet, nice little one.
Non-fighter ships and
Pretty simple. Soul can do it. Everybody can basically do it. Leadership goes up in value. Warfare maybe a little bit goes up in value.
End of
Don't
the
like
status
Necro
phase.
sitting on
Let me do
2
these action cards, then we can get to vote.
2 commodities, but it is
Yeah,
what it
we
is.
get an agenda round.
Yeah. Agendas, all too often, very impactful on the game, and inversely, sometimes those real benign ones can take half an hour because everybody wants their pound of flesh. You've got votes, you want to use them. Voting is closed. Let's see how we go.
Okay, let me return the strategy card.
Looks like we got 2,000 on a yes, there's a point, 4,000 on no. We got a nice even 2-to-1 split on this.
Wait, someone spit a bunch of points.
Boom. Assign
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the last one. The new one only has 520.
Oh, is that the supports I'm looking at?
Yeah, the new one's 520 yes
okay.
versus 1.1k no. 500 of that 520 is me. So let's
Magi will definitely try fit in a does Necro gain tech during the agenda next round. That will be a round
All right. Everyone
3 agenda phase.
Here's our first agenda.
Does Necro get tech? So we need a poll during round 2 that's short before
Agreement.
status.
Directive. If this passes, if we vote for, everybody gets to put a mech out. If this goes against, all mechs are replaced with infantry.
who had politics? It was SAR.
Believe SAR had it and sold it up to Thing the Speaker.
No.
It's odd that SAR
So-
left us on top because they don't really want to lose their mech, but they also
Well, with the hopes in.
Can we
Don't
add
care
up
about
votes
getting.
first?
They did do one on each, yeah?
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah
Yeah,
each,
one on top, one on the
most of
bottom.
it. I guess yeah, if they have hopes in, they can. If they lose their mechs, it's not the end of the world. But does anyone else even have mechs? I guess Titans has one.
That does
Ghost
Imperium
has
have?
one.
Because they're the only one who really cares about losing at the moment, really.
20.
Yeah, no mechs for Imperium, no mechs for Necro. So really, it's just
Yeah, they've got to always count their votes. Whenever the streamer's in the, or the host of the game is in the spectator seat, it does funny little things for the script. Thankfully, we don't have extra. Extra shame. They've got to add up all those extra votes.
Who is this?
is that why the thing gets
Yeah,
messed up
it's a
sometimes?
mod. The mod counts votes based on seating of the host for some reason. It's something that you don't really want to push them to change and fix mid-tournament, but yeah, we find the little... Make a note, get them to count, sorts it out, especially when none of the players put their hand up to host, let alone have a good, stable fiber connection and rig that doesn't crash. Well, yeah, I had a modem that decided to shit itself halfway through the stream.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
I
a
remember
distant
that.
memory that I will not enjoy. The
You
frustration.
do have fiber though, right?
Yeah, I run a gigabit fiber that's pretty stable. Although now they're offering 8 gigabit fiber pretty readily, which
This
is
when Necro does
whew,
his thing.
I don't know how you'd
Yeah.
use 8 gigabit fiber, to
Let's
be honest.
do it in order.
I wish I had fiber.
So I know whether or not
I wish I lived in a developed country.
Don't joke.
Alright.
I got a friend in New York who was stealing Wi-Fi from the bloody neighbors because they couldn't get decent. And I was like, what? You're in America, man. What are you doing? But
how's everyone feeling about this?
One thing if I lived in like the middle of nowhere Kentucky, but no shame on anyone who lives in middle of nowhere Kentucky. But
yeah, it's good for everybody. I guess we could go against and knock down some of the people with a bunch of mechs. I don't have any.
Necro looking for the inside scoop on their rafter.
Imperium, you're feeling against?
Yeah, I don't have any mechs.
Necro is Cheeseman.
I don't
Really
have
feeling out
but I
the.
can't help. That's the kicker. That's why I'm doing a quick inventory here. Who?
So West Coast elitism there, absolutely.
I thought everybody was going to be all for, but if people are leaning against
West Coast, more like Best Coast. Hey,
sounds like the way to go.
What do I think I
Go,
am?
New York's on the East Coast, and then California West Coast.
Pretty much everyone. It sounds like
Exactly.
West Cali.
Well, not just. There are 2 other states on the West Coast.
I don't love it.
Technically 5 states on the
Yeah, Canada's on the West Coast. Not Canada, Alaska. Sorry, Canadians. Sorry, Americans, I suppose.
It's okay.
Oh man, I am laughing quietly.
Against.
Canada.
Is Hawaii considered on the West Coast?
I am going to.
Yeah, Hawaii has a West Coast. They're West Coast adjacent. It's like Malice or the Ghost Home system. The one thing that I know about Canadians is this, and it's called South Park. They speak funny.
Yes. I don't know. Stats is. I just assume every Canadian's like stats.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
technology rider.
patience.
So Necro doesn't go. Who's playing the Tech Rider?
Playing that on against.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Ghosts on against?
Red,
yeah.
Well, hold on. Necro can now put his thing on if he wants.
Yeah. Another round of afters.
Oh. No, I'm gonna wait for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. MP wants to go against, but now gives a tech to their buddy.
If I
Necro still says no.
Something out of it, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. That seems like a good plan.
Yeah, that would be really sweet, huh? All right, votes to me.
I like this agenda. This is exciting, actually.
I will put 1 vote for.
I like it too. It just seems odd that SAR left it on top, and SAR's the only one who would really get hurt by it.
Yeah. So they get a free mech.
1 vote for.
They're not giving the Tech Rider to Ghosts.
Titans is leaning for.
And it's Ghost, so it's not like,
What are you thinking?
If you were to give a free tech to anybody, is Ghost really that bad?
And just because SAR can gain more mechs doesn't mean that you shouldn't remove the mechs they currently have so that they have less mechs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I can only build 1 more if you leave me be.
Well,
I have not been aggressing on anyone, so I don't know why you take such control over my armed
same
forces.
thing for me, or I mean, it hurts also. It's same thing for me and for Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not actually. It's
5 against.
You lose 1 resource if you're losing a mech, but these players are giving up 2 resources by not going 4. So
going against MP, giving a tech to their neighbor.
All right, that's we're at.
They have no mechs at the moment, so now they're just hurting someone.
I will go 12-4.
Forcing somebody else to go big.
Oh, 12
go
votes
big
from
or
Titans.
home. Nice. 5 against from MP is interesting. So MP's going to get the mutiny.
So now Soul with no mechs could probably get bribed somewhat easily from Ghost. I don't know what Ghost has to offer.
Soul just wants the mech, don't they? They just let it go 4.
Probably, yeah.
I suppose they can get bribed too.
Benefit if you vote a certain way as well.
I was trying to think if Ghost has anything to bribe them with.
Give me $1 for that technology.
Well, yeah, $1 would be worth it.
Yes.
All right.
Committing
I'll put 8.
8 votes, breaks the tie.
Break the tie.
This is the game of paying either way too much or way too little for things.
Yeah, but what I like is Soul is getting $1, giving away a tech.
When I left it on top, I kind of expected it. I kind of thought everyone would appreciate a free mech at this point. Because I think
Soul got no mechs
Well,
out?
I thought too, and then everyone was
No
like,
mechs.
"No, fuck everyone who has mechs." So I was like, "All right, well."
Oh, that's right. I shouldn't just keep staring absentmindedly at what happened. I have mechs to remove from the board.
Yeah. Get to work.
I was just like leaning back, just like thinking about what the hell just happened. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I got stuff to do.
Happy ghosts getting their tech.
All right.
Let's see what the tech is.
Now
They're-
the interesting round.
They're replaced, yeah, with the infantry.
AI dev into PDS2 into Dimensional Slicer. Don't
Good old what the fuck.
Basically,
Yeah, they did do the PDS onto Malice, so they're in the blue seat. PDS is better than Grave Drive, as we've established. That
they
is
already have
satire.
yeah.
Everybody else set with
They have grab drive. They don't need
No more.
they're ghosts. They don't need
no rush.
Lightwave. PDS2
Been that
AI dev and PDS2 into Slicer into Graviton. Best techs. And then
Yeah.
been a nice Magen to indoctrinate.
Exactly.
Maybe a
No.
neural motivator thrown in there if they want to sabotage.
Oh, who got those skips? Yeah, they get the hyper, they get the... Imagine you get more of World as MP and then you're sad. You're like, I don't need it. I've got all the skips I want.
I don't know if you're sad. I think if you get Mob Worlds, you get Assault Cannon.
Yeah, but I'm saying that with the 2 reds, they kind of don't need it as much. I mean, at least they don't have to spend the planets.
That's true.
I
Well,
really
I
like
was
this
thinking you get
double
Assault
green,
Cannon.
double red.
Assault Cannon into a yellow tech into War Sun. That way you're using the red skips.
Oh, that's nice. I was looking at the War Sun.
Yeah, no problem. It's TI day, baby.
I don't think anyone's been taking any amount of time, but
That's true, Elevate. Just pretend you have now.
this has been a fairly well-moving game in my experience.
Yeah, good pace. Good pace for the early rounds.
Yeah, they've done good pace.
Yeah, what we're...
Yeah, I'm trying.
They absolutely have. I always get worried when they say that, though. And then,
Got a 5.5 clock.
So I'm trying to just kind of like go with the flow more.
round 3 is always the real test.
Yeah, well, the objectives of being kind to a good game
You
with
haven't
Razor
played until
Fleet.
you played
Slows
TI without a plan.
Yesterday's game for me on the stream was 4 solid controls out of the first 5. It was pretty crazy. They found their way.
Can't wait to see what this next objective is.
What? Wait till...
Yeah.
Don't.
Logistics.
Sweet. Ghost going deep blue.
Nice.
Not mucking around. Staying on point.
All right. Next agenda.
Elector player.
Serve industry.
So could see a point coming now. Could see a support.
You can use its production ability.
Wow.
Now Necro feels slightly foolish, but it is what it is. Most votes sitting on white and blue. Do they group?
Yeah, I gotta win.
Okay, we gotta win.
I'm also gonna take a moment to play diplomatic pressure.
What? That's fine.
Cheeseman. Necro.
Yeah.
I would like a promissory note from your hand, please.
Was this as a SAR?
Yeah.
Are you sure about the decision, just as an FYI? Because, like, isn't political secret just a dead card?
No. It means I cannot use my
I guess
token
that's true.
on anything.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
So, yeah. Here, I'll give you antivirus.
Ooh.
Because I see your tech, the tech you have right now, and I'm in no rush to get anything. So.
Yep. I just wanted to be thinking a little bit ahead to when eventually tech starts going around. I don't think we can all ignore it for much longer. And Yeah, I
Sure
just want to
thing.
have something to have opens up a dialogue.
You know, I'm gonna have
Antivirus is
dialogue
such
with
a
you,
weird one.
Next round, let's.
All right.
Because you get to
Yeah.
choose when you play it.
Because we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna score.
Yeah.
Intimidate council. So we'll have to have
And he wins.
So you can attack Necro as much as you want. And then as soon as Necro attacks you,
is on.
boom, play it again.
E. I
Yours
think
is
I
yours
would
is
make.
yours is an
That'll be
after.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
it's
still
an
just
after.
playing
Sorry,
once.
sorry.
We're still on the afters. Yeah, I'm worried about rushing
So
and.
we play once we have another chance. But I think
Yeah, I saw that.
Plasma wins.
Sar played Diplo Pressure on Necro, so Necro gave them
Plasma
antivirus,
afters. Red,
Cool.
you have afters.
That's
which should
very
be in
kind.
Star's hand. I'm like
no.
double multitasking. I'm doing this, but I'm also watching
I predict that I will be the Ministry of
the UN
Industry,
Security Council.
being that I am at dead last.
Oh god, are they doing? Let's try not let Russia use their veto.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, we don't have extra, but we've got Russia. Sorry, we've been avoiding this discussion all weekend. I tell you what.
Part of me's like, is it worth avoiding?
Red, how do you vote?
I won't talk about too much, but
I'm gonna put 8 towards
Ghana just had a
me.
nice speech.
I like me. I like
It's just
me.
crazy, man, that we find ourselves in 2022
I'm
doing
fine
the
with
same repeated behaviors. But
All right.
So
Sorry.
do I just leave 8
Yeah,
on
we'll
mine here?
Move it back behind you. We'll do that.
That works.
Cool. White, how do you vote?
I'm thinking 15 to myself, unless someone's got some other some reason for me to think otherwise.
See Frodo and Magi. If there's one thing we've learned from qualifiers, it's that when you think someone's eliminated, that's almost a guarantee that they're going to be one of the 2 people in contention for winning.
I tell you, yesterday's fucking ESL game was astounding. I don't want to spoil it, but it was truly the never give up, never give in game.
How about $1 for your votes?
Yeah, deal. Give me $1. You got my votes.
In a game all about
Whoa,
winslaying,
hold on. I already
convincing everyone
Red's
that you're
already
already
voted, so
slayed.
we're backing up. No, wait, your speaker. It doesn't matter. You vote last. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
All right, so that is 15 on myself.
Blue, how do you vote?
Vote for Necro. You can't lose. I mean, you can and probably will, but that's.
Seems like there's nothing I can really do about all this.
Throw me a pity vote.
You can give them to me, and that'll beat both of them put together.
That would probably be a better use of your vote.
No, they have Dark Blood Pact.
Oh, right. So that's 25. So we just barely missed. Right. All right. That's fair.
Yep.
I forgot about Blood Pact.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
They've got the Blood
Can you
Pact.
offer a better deal to Soul for maybe not vote Imperium's way? I have no more commodities. Okay, good. So.
Oh, I don't know if I'm open to persuasion anymore. Me and my pack got something going on. So
you've got a pretty sweet deal. All right.
Come on, Titans. 1 pity vote. You got it.
Yep. Tassar.
Tassar?
Hey.
That's not Necro.
I came in second.
Hold on. Confounding legal text.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sick, dude.
Wow.
The worst part is I get no tech because nobody voted for me. Or is it who participate? Let me reread that.
No tech, because no one voted for Necro.
It does say you are the elected player. So
right.
Chosen.
Yeah, but nobody voted how you predicted.
Yeah, so I get no tech.
Ah, okay.
I couldn't get a single pity.
And no point?
Yep.
No point?
I mean,
channel points for Miles?
Oh, here. Yeah. All right, so I place a space dock?
No.
Whenever you place a space dock, you can immediately use its production ability.
Boss.
And I thought that was going to be a good use of a trade good there.
Just feeding the Soul player. See where that ends up.
Oh, it's just $1.
$1
been a
here,
lot of
$1
just
there.
$1.
Yeah, there's a lot of one.
All right, that's the end of the agenda phase. I think we're
Right.
picking
Guys,
cards
it's been
now,
like
right?
So Soul got 2 trade goods out of that
I've had
agenda
these
phase.
commodities.
That's
No one
nice.
will trade with me. What can I do?
Why didn't I trade with you? I mean, I could
I
have
said
watched
I've
them
got.
for you.
Huh? No, I know.
Could've
I've
wa-
had these 2 commodities for a while now.
You and
I
I
mean-
can talk because I want
I'm
to.
open to trading with you, but I don't have I don't have commodities to trade with, so it'd have to be
I
something
know
else.
that no one does.
Yeah.
Of course.
Imperial.
Yeah.
Oh, I went the wrong side.
Back now. Here we go.
Good.
Imperial 4 soul. Nice. Gonna get in some Mechatol guac maybe. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Soul
Imagine
also
Soul
has
just
3
taking-
structures and 5 strips that they can score. 3 structures, they have only 1, I thought 1. Or does this work out for them? Because there's 3 structures outside of home.
Leadership.
Yeah, they only have 1 structure, so unless they have a
Yeah, they might have I. What's it? Starts with an I. Oh,
infiltrate, but the only
infiltrate.
spot they could use that would
Is
be
Titans.
Titan's home system.
Oh man, that would be amazing. That would be just make our day. But it would be brilliant because it'd be like Titans, I've just got to do this. I'm trying to double score. You can take it back after I pop Imperial.
Yeah, Titans, you can take your home system back, but I just need it for 1.
Yeah. And oh no, and they need Mechatol for the guac. So it's Titans, I need you off Mechatol. Now we can do this nicely or not. So Titan says, no, I'll back off, I'll lose my dock. And then it's like, by the way, I need to infiltrate your homes. Shit.
Your home system. But I will give you 2 free uses of military support after I spend my strategy tokens. So everything's nice and fair.
Each
Also,
PDS and space dock. So he can also get space. No, he can get the space dock on Mechatol. So when he takes Mechatol, he can get that dock. That's PDS.
Also, no points scored during the agenda phase.
But one of
Yep, let's finish that. Choose prediction. So no points scored?
No points scored.
All right, what are we doing? This one will be just straight up support swaps by the end of round 3. Seems fair. And then Magi can have his, does Necro get a tech during thing? Because we didn't this time, stop prediction. Support.
Oh wait, no, I voted for yes. Oh gosh, darn it. I lost my points. I thought I won points.
One-on-one
Well,
support.
congratulations
Status round 3.
to Elevate.
And we'll go no. We'll go 2 minutes on this one. So it gives people time to think about it. And then we'll do, does Necro get a tech as the round 4 one? I like that, Magi. Something special just for you. I know you're going to go yes, but you want to go no after that last. We have construction, leadership,
It's probably
construction.
not going to be warfare, right?
trade.
Like if I pick tech, you probably pick politics. If I pick politics, you probably pick tech.
Take politics, ghosts, don't muck around.
I don't see myself taking warfare.
Why do you need warfare? Ghosts constantly seem to want warfare.
All right, I voted 1,000 no, so people can vote yes. And it's throwing my points around.
Ghosts really thinking about their strategy cards today, not making.
Yeah, tough choice.
Frodo,
I mean,
you've missed Necro not scoring. What did they get the 1 off? They just got 1. What did they get 1 off?
they got a Masswell spin 3-3-3.
Oh, they
but
just
they
hadn't moved it up. Yeah.
But they didn't get
It's not
their
too bad.
tech during agenda or any of that crazy stuff.
Soul definitely in a very strong position. They don't get the 3 structures outside of home. They've only got 1 currently, PDS on Primal, but they could infiltrate is the theory we came up with. Tech for ghosts, even more tech, and politics for Titans,
All
not
right,
wanting to be last pick.
Get these trade goods going.
I was going to say, Ghost could have probably not gone tech. They got their tech rider off, and we could have 2 rounds in a row with no tech.
Yeah. But maybe they didn't want to also give tech to
So,
Titans.
Necro,
They would have gone Flagship and
what's
Hell
your
Titans, maybe.
Support swap?
timeline.
But maybe you want Titans to get Hell
Push
Titans
back on
2s
Soul.
just to
Yeah, let
exactly.
me,
Are
I
we
have to
talking support
contemplate
swap?
that for a second. That's not exactly where I saw that going. I was just curious what your timeline was for trying to score Intimidate Council.
That I can only score one thing at a time.
Yep.
And I'm going for structures. So if you want to take this turn to get the council, that's all yours.
Okay.
So we can coexist, and I'd happily do a support swap with you.
All right.
Oh no.
So we can get a little closer to unlocking our commanders. Or heroes, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Even if they
okay with
support
that.
swap,
I
there's a
will
chance
gladly do a
that
support
they
swap
both
with
attack
you
each
right
other by the end of
now.
this
Yeah,
round.
that's why the rule is no longer there has been support swaps during the round. It's they're in play at the end of the round. So if they get handed back, and it's not a swap either. One support's fine. One support gets you the money.
Yep.
Oh, that's a real wedding.
What, they get copied and
Christmas
pasted
tree.
up into the
Just drag the originals.
just drag the original.
I don't want the overlay fucking up. That's a streamer game state, streamer state rather than a game state. It's funny how often I am seeing the Christmas tree green-red swap. We did have a cross-table swap all the way yesterday, which was slightly different.
All right. Cool. Then with that,
don't get cut out now, Soul. This is your opportunity. You and no, take Mechatol first, then you and Titan swap.
At Soul, it's like, oh.
That's the thing. Because I like to play from a head like Soul is, very much get the supports out round 2. Like, doesn't matter about controls. I'm happy to give back support and do the like we're in bed till the end, ride or die. But I'd hate doing the supports round 4 because nobody will do it if you're too far in the lead.
Exactly.
They're number one, like throttle on you. And there's nothing worse than losing simply because you got cut out of support. Like, I don't mind losing because I didn't get the objectives. That's me and the 7th player tussling.
No,
but
I'm gonna do
not getting the support feels. Ugh.
Nice.
I feel like really like support swaps.
Blame my
definitely different games, but like round 3 you get support swaps, and it really just kind of like changes it from like the first phase of the game to the next, where borders start kind of coming out.
A little bit more, but
I feel like it's truly a different.
Having done that,
I think that
stage of the
people
game.
underestimate how much a support does change the game, and I get it. I get people like boring old swaps, but that's the sensible thing to do in many circumstances. And I think that they give you this good border, this peace of mind. They allow you to do things differently. Without them, if you just purge your supports, it's a much different game, and I think a worse game, in my opinion. I'm totally happy that people think it can be better.
And then I will.
All right, so red, just popping leadership. That does deserve a bit of a drum roll.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna need this anyway, so I'll just do it because I don't have a lot else going on, and choices like that can hurt me.
So ghosts. I think we can work.
Real quick, at the end of my turn, I'm gonna get one of my mechs back, but that's the only other thing.
Yes, talk to me, Titans.
So I'm willing to help you score the
Intimidate.
Jason's Mechatol, because I can move both these cruisers away, but then I would want to take Atlas.
And you won't fire PDS at me?
And I won't shoot any PDS.
The order of operations here is a little weird, because it will be
so
like...
I can move the cruisers now, is what I'm saying. And then you... Yeah, okay. I don't know what your order of operations will be, but...
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right, because then you could move this destroyer next round up to here, and I won't shoot. And then I'll take Atlas, and then at some point you can move something into this asteroid field.
His Titan's going to reinforce Mechatol.
I mean, I don't see why not. There's no reason for you to play
they're moving out the way for Ghosts. Ghosts was worried they're going to lock down the fleet they take Atlas with, but
I think as Titans, you just honestly you go to say, "Hey, Ghost, let's become best friends." As long as if you pop tech
I'm willing to
first action,
in general sense. I'm just
so that I can get Hell Titans twos
I'm not going
to stop Soul
for one for this round. So I might move stuff around. You
This still seems like Titan's waiting on.
Quick thing,
Ghosts.
Imperium. Any chance you can move the destroyer
Wants
on
Mirage.
so they don't have to lose Dark Pact?
I'll do my turn, and then you and Imperium can chat when it's you guys' turn. So, activate Mechatol. I'm moving this cruiser.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm kind of liking the fighters that I'm getting from Mirage. I'm thinking we have a finders keepers kind of rule here.
I mean, the thing is, I'm thinking of probably taking it regardless. It's more a matter of like, it would suck to have to replay Dark Pact and all that.
It would.
You're gonna get it this round at the very least. I'm not gonna do it like first turn or anything. You still got like 3 rounds of Mirage, you know.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be my first turn, and I mean, what are you offering since I'm conveniencing you? Here?
I can like wait until you use it.
Just to get the command counter.
What do you think?
Solid.
Hey, that's a good deal.
Titans move to Mechatol. Yeah. Keeping the Soul Menace off, denying Soul
I use
Rock.
Plagiarize to take someone's faction tech to which I cannot actually have, and then convert it into command counters. So action, spend 5 influence, gain 3 command counters. That's it.
No, it's game technology, not research.
Spend 5.
And Titans can say, "I'm just sitting in Soul," but all of a sudden they're locked down in Mechatol.
I think he's correct. You can't do that.
And with politics, if I grab Imperial next round, I go, "Well, I guess I'll just score 3 points this round."
To research, I get tech.
Yeah, you just get the tech.
Wait, I just get tech?
It says gain that technology and not research. So you can still gain. Like that's what your hero does.
Oh.
Lets you gain a tech from the specialty.
Well, now I'm irritated because...
Yeah, you don't get the counters. That's weird. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, man. Oh, that just feels dirty. Shoot, I would have taken... I missed leadership. That's okay.
All right, so
did we have is tech on the board at least? Tech is. That's fine.
Yes, you can get from tech at some point.
Oh,
otherwise, that would have been crazy. You would have gotten so many command tokens this round.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell am I doing? Sorry, now I have a choice.
Hold on, I haven't done anything on my turn, so if you want to roll that back, I'm okay with it. I don't know about the rest of the table.
Well, now I'm kind of want tech. I'm playing it, so but it's faction specific tech, right?
No, non-faction specific tech.
Non-faction.
Honestly, there's not a whole lot of good options for Necro, tech-wise.
We have Dark Energy tap.
It's pretty much like fleet logistics, right?
I'm adjacent to, right?
One
of my neighbors, yeah. So I've got Titans.
They're not adjacent to Titans.
Necro? No, they're not. Not through Mechatol, not through the A, not through the B.
Am I connected to...
It's pretty much Fleet Log, DET, or Anti-Mass, but none of those are good options for Necro. Like Fleet Log, maybe.
And they can use Valifar Simulator to grab a faction tech using Plagiarize. That's quite nice.
This is going to take me a minute.
No, Plagiarize is non-faction tech.
No. Oh, it specifically says non-faction. Damn.
Yeah. Man, oh man. And of course I'm not next. Wait, am I? No, I'd love to have neural motivators. That'd been nice.
Also, SAR technically can't have antivirus played yet. As I said, the start of combat, but it also doesn't matter too much. They grab neural? Can they grab neural? No. Oh, their neighbors of soul they can. Which they're not.
Does anyone have any unit upgrades?
No.
No.
No,
I
there
mean,
was
there's
a tech
been
last
very
round.
little. Yeah, there was no tech,
Yeah.
so like.
There was no tech round 2, so we're all.
Oh, you're saying they really want neural. Man, this Necros watched my streams.
Some people
I said this
want
Necros watched my streams. They really want round 3 neural.
instead of using technology, and they may regret that.
Best
Yeah, I'm regretting you guys.
What's
making
not to
that
love?
decision. There's not a lot here. I'd rather.
it's like
following
politics.
Yeah, the command counters would have been a
Quick
sweet
AFK.
play. That would have been amazing.
I mean, round 2 neural can make sense if you're using it. If you don't need Psycho Arc, but you need to go up green for some weird reason, like sure, it makes sense, but not for Necro.
Damn.
I guess it's prepping for 2 and 2
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Scanlink?
or 4 and if you're going 4 and 1, you get blue tech, right?
I would
It
say
can't be Scanlink because they're not neighbors with
Alright, AI dev is kind of dead
Titans.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's pretty much
Well,
it's pretty much fleet logistics. If they think they can get
like,
Scanlink, then maybe
if
Scanlink
I was
makes
in your
sense.
shoes,
But
'cause with technology,
this is not a
still
great
probably
Scanlink
gonna
slice
be
either.
Kind of important. You should have the action.
You'll probably
the
never
command
activate
token
Quan
economy to do
again.
that,
Well,
but
it doesn't matter if you do activate or
Dark
not.
energy tap. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about getting it, so I don't know how many explore tokens will be left in our area after that. So
I think
Did it in my last Cabal game after skipping Biostones because of 2 and 2. See, like
winning turnaround ability.
Neural to score 2 and 2, or you get 4 and 1 color.
Round 5.
Like that makes sense, but at that point you're not doing it for the neural ability. You're doing it for it's a green tech I can get. And I need a green tech.
No one has sling relay. Why? Ugh.
So we go over fleet logistics, which I'm not a massive fan of fleet logistics, but it's another blue tech, which blue tech is good to have. It's going to have its uses at times. I don't hate it for Necro. Part of me thinks I should have just not played Plagiarize once they realized, oh, hey, this gives me a tech, not tokens. Save Plagiarize until better techs are out. But also, form color, but with Cabal, that's SAR, Vortex Stream. That's going to absolutely. If only the table offered Necro to walk this back. They kind of mentioned walking it. I think Necro could have walked it back. I don't think anyone at the table really. They still have those 2 commodities. Is this? For a second, I'm like, is this a visual glitch? They just have 2 commodities just sitting here. Unless they got it refreshed at some point, but like.
He's AFK, it seems.
Oh.
So many chances he could have gotten that wash, I feel like. I don't know.
We can chat a little bit about Mirage while we were waiting, if you want.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I think I'm just kind of planning on taking it. It's just a matter of like, do you really want to lose Dark Pact over it and have to do the whole thing?
I mean, I can give Dark Pact to anyone else. So I mean, me losing Dark Pact is not or you losing Dark Pact is not a real problem for me.
Ghost is saying they're not worried about losing Dark Pact, which is absolutely. They trade away their commodities last round. So obviously, they really don't care about Dark Pact.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to keep Dark Pact? Why,
Hey, quick ruling. Sorry about this. Since I now have 3 techs, it unlocks my commander. Do I get to draw an action card now?
No.
On the next one. Okay. All right.
That's still at least in round 3 unlocked for Necro. That's better than I've seen.
I mean, if you attack
some Necros.
You're gonna lose Dark Pact. I'm gonna give it to someone else. So just
do you have a price in mind?
Not exactly. I'm open to things, but my first turn is possibly going to be working with Similar here with Necro. So let me talk to him for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Necro, if I'm getting out of Similar, I'm just giving you a really good planet here. What kind of assurance do I have that you're not going to turn around and attack me with all these resources I'm giving you?
I think the real thing is I'm not gonna give you anything because I'm not gonna take anything else. These planets are all kind of lightly defended. And I don't want to get in your way with your incoming war with Creus. So I'm like, you're vacating that planet. I'm not attacking you. I thought that was kind of the plan.
I wouldn't
Not
go
that
as
I'm very
far as a
threatening
war
right
with
now.
Creus.
Right.
Though I do have fleet logistics now. Sorry. I'm still confused by that. I guess, what do you want from me? I really don't have much to give, unfortunately.
I'd like to get a ceasefire from you.
As Necro, I can't keep giving away my ability to attack people and get tech. And I've already done that on one neighbor, so I just can't afford to do it again, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's where I'm thinking, and you haven't been aggressive towards me, but your back's against a wall with SAR there. So I'm not really liking where we're at on that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, like I said, I just don't have anything to give at this point, unfortunately. I paid you for the ship I ate, and I think, don't you have one of my alliances already? No, who has my other alliance?
You and I, sports law.
Yeah,
Yep, I know that one. And then I've got a.
Has there been 77 completely different meta so far?
My trade.
Yes, every game has its own meta. They're all very similar, but they're all slight differences.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like humanity. More that binds us than divides us, but we're all diverse. And you've got to figure out those little nuances, play to them, look after each other, get what you need, get what they need, win-win.
And sometimes you get a crazy leader in the nation who's willing to grab Rift to take over.
Primal and
Primor.
Oh.
And your ceasefire, and I get out of Similar.
I just think if you're going to take Hopes and Slice, you got to be willing to rift it.
I don't think I can do it.
Not necessarily for that, but...
Actually, I'm too risk adverse. I will almost never rift unless forced into a corner. But that's like me in like real business. Like to hedge, like to mitigate.
I gotta focus on.
I think like half of it's like you can get something by grab rifting. The other half is like
going to be infrastructure. So
just putting that into other players' minds of okay, this player is willing to rift it.
Exactly.
It's all about
what else a carrier.
What else are they willing to do? There was a game I was watching. I think it was Matt Jackson who streamed it, where there's an Arbrecht in the slice, but it was the double rift. They had warfare, but instead of sending their cruiser to bury Lerda to turn into a carrier, they left it at home, made it into a carrier, and then double rifted it to the Vegas.
Appear a little threatening.
And at that point, you're like, was that the right call? Probably not, but my goodness.
Right.
Nice.
I know.
That's insane.
When Necro's up against the wall on one side and they're facing you on the other, it's never a good feeling.
This is Imperium threatened, but Necro can't grab any more tech off you. There's no real reason to come at you.
All right, well,
because Necro basically just say, hey, like, send a ship into that nebula, get that token. I'll probably eat that ship, just fine. Kind of sucks for Imperium's. Yeah, sucks for Imperium's
and is not binding to you.
Hero, but
yeah, that's actually a good point.
So you get my alliance, meaning you get to use my commander. You get to benefit and get action cards. That's not bad.
Yeah.
so
two fighting out some lore, and you have an open lane to get to Titans and Soul.
Yeah.
Necro can just take this planet. Like,
Why didn't you just take the 2 fighters and the carrier?
Yeah. I mean, maybe if you give me back my trade. No, no one's trading with me. That's the kicker. It's not.
Necro's been sitting on these 2 commodities for like 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll take this from Imperium. Like, also, I'll watch you do commodities, and then you become best friends with Necro because Necro just has got no money.
I find the meta where people
And I
won't
guess,
wash
okay, so what
crazy
you're asking from me
because
is
they're not
to
gaining too much of an upper hand. It's
pay me two resources.
the amount of
my
sourness you
trade
leave in the
agreement
player's
back,
mouth
and
versus the little bit of
then
goodwill,
vacate this planet,
a little bit of benefit.
so I don't attack. this planet.
Plus, you're a trade player. You want them to
Hmm.
wash so that they will refresh and pay you
Give you
afterwards.
your trade agreement back. You give me
Which I made it sound like Imperium's not doing that. I'm assuming Imperium's adding that as part of this whole deal.
Who's got tech this round?
I have both.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm getting a lot out of this.
to just flip your commodities back over.
Yep.
Sports, well,
Alliance immediately goes down. Yep. And can I get your alliance card?
I handed it to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's in your play area.
Yeah, they're like.
I meant the little.
Oh, that alliance. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, the little cheat
the
sheet.
actual note from.
Oh, it's a cheat sheet. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
no,
forgot how
you're
this game works. Apparently, I was like, "What? That's what that is."
Yeah. Well, that's exactly why I asked for it. Is because my memory is terrible. So.
Not makes perfect sense.
Okay. All right. Now that all that's done, I'll come over here.
Is there a particular reason for you to be there? I'll just explore, though.
Ooh, draw 2.
I have been surprised at SAR's game. Necro, I can see why they're a bit in the corner, but I would have thought SAR would have been far further forward into those 2 adjacent to Mikatal.
And use my agent to get a token back. And I'm done.
Everybody's saving the. Oh, leadership's gone. All right, MP set up for 5.
To take this planet, like.
Planet SAR set up for 5. SAR is set up for 5.
I mean, I can do politics, but yeah, that's about it. Afterwards. So no, not right now, but don't have a lot of stores left.
There's a lot of places that can go.
So what's Necro going to try and score this round?
Must be 2 adjacent. We've got ships in many places. I don't know what they do with the Imperium carrier.
I'm gonna
2 fighters and
I guess you
take
time
Semlor. You get to retreat them out of Evera. Just in the space.
I'm gonna be doing that. We'll flip Hope's End. Untrade.
3 structures. They've got construction.
Oh, that's
Then
right,
you just-
construction. So
Yeah,
this too.
Kulmund and Rauron.
As long as they remember that it's
Mm.
different planets, not the same. Which I'm assuming they know, at least know now, because it took construction twice.
Looks like an advanced carrier 2 from Sol. Looks like Titan's going for Hell Titan 2s.
That's I like that from Titans. And honestly, if Titans wants to be really aggressive, they could just activate Vega Major and Minor next round and just preemptively damage Soul Sleep.
Think for a second about what I want to say.
That's fine. I'm still thinking too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take dark energy tab.
And game technology, so an action card.
DET for SAR. What? Yeah. Okay. No more.
We're really in a divergent meta now, everybody.
Look, SAR's first game ever on TTS, coming from an IRL environment. They may just have a very different play group where games tempo out strangely, or
Yeah, they just like it.
Yeah.
Well, they know there's one here in the a-hole, but they also know that with Imperium's hero, it'll be 2. So.
Yellow checking out Titan's board, checking out their tech, getting ready for the attack. There's the little hand sending the clear indication. Loving it. Loving it. Really understanding the Hell Titans.
Everyone done?
Sustain on the Hell Titans versus sustain on the old Advanced Carrier too, but really it's about those troops that he brings to deploy. He can bring in 8.
Play Plague on.
That is a good card. Looky.
Infantry on there.
Thinning the herd before the onslaught. Where's the quick roller? 1.
Oh, I thought I was going to roll 4 dice.
Wait,
hits on a 4.
no, that's the what are you hitting on?
Oh, okay.
You have to click it 4 times. So
that's 1 destroyed.
Was that 7? What was that?
Yeah.
Was it 1?
It was a 1.
Oh, it's the 1.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's
3
3
times.
more times.
Yeah.
3 more times.
1 more time. 7 dead. 0. That's 3 dead.
Ooh,
7th
man.
player doesn't like Titans who reinforces. Says you got a sharing is caring.
Pretty good
I
play.
think it's Titans. Yeah, I think.
Turn.
How many
Exhaust the attriment.
tactics do they have? 2.
Couple of dudes.
What are Titans scoring this round? Oh, structures. I think it's Titans. Yeah, you activate Vega, major and minor, and just try and.
I was gonna gain 2 trade goods from my thing. Nothing really changed. It's just the end of the
Whoa.
for the Nihilist thing.
Who's getting 2
How
trade
is
goods?
Soul placing an infantry?
All right.
What? I don't know why Soul placed.
Imperium. What's
Maybe they thought Primal can be 2 infantry on 2 different.
Oh,
planets.
Primal, end of turn. Yeah, no, done. Sorry.
Did they place 1 down or?
they already did.
No.
They might have put 2 on the litera.
Is I had to get out of Simlor, and I wanted to be neighbors with SAR. 1 for trading, but also I forgot that does flip my commander.
Space Combat of a Mechatol. 3 standard cruisers.
Yeah.
Over on the left, just click the hand.
We'll do a quick calculation. So we got Soul versus Tites.
So that was getting to be neighbors with
3 Titans cruisers, 1 PDSE against. We'll bring a Carrier 2 for Soul.
You're gonna
We'll
necessarily
bring
be okay with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Be there.
Say I'm gonna probably bring the Dread. Actually, they're not gonna fuck around with this battle.
I'd like
Dread, Carrier 2. Probably bring the Destroyer for a bit of soak. Bring 1 fighter
they don't have a mission
and as many infantry as they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and get
Probably about 6 infantry if they bring the full family. That's a 91% chance to Soul on the thing. And on the ground, we've got a.
All right, that's agreeable to me.
78% to Soul on the ground at the moment. Changes drastically if the PDS gets a hit. But, well, we got Hell Titan 2s now as well, so you've got a couple more shots coming off Tech Run, Talk Run as well, which would change that slightly. But Soul is in the right place if they come with 4 ships.
And Soul
and a
also now
fighter.
completely empty hopes in if they want.
My space dock will be coming.
I gotta go AFK for just a little bit.
No worries, man. We'll see you on the other side.
if there's anywhere you need to go,
I can give
from that
you.
wormhole, that can be arranged. Just as an FYI, you know.
Yep. I might have an open discussion about that sometime in the near future.
We've got a Lightwave from Ghosts and AI Development Algorithm.
Where did my mouse go?
Advanced Carrier
Sorry about
2
that, my mouse
for
Yeah,
Soul, Hell
went back
Titan 2,
somewhere.
DET for
It was in
SAR, and it does look like a no tech from Imperium.
Where do things go when they like fall off the void? I don't remember. Don't they just come to the middle? I'm not seeing it anymore. Oh, no.
Oh, I see it. It's in green
Up, I
stuff.
see it. Yep. Right up there. Gotcha.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, the 3 PDS will be fair. Just quickly change that into space, see what it
sorry,
says.
I'm thinking about any last pieces.
Yeah, it
No,
takes it to
that'll
about
be fine.
77%. If I take it to 4 with the extra shot, 65% to Soul. So Soul's still favored with the Dread Destroyer
Do I
and the Carrier and one fighter.
Yep.
They could bring 2 fighters as well if they want,
Ooh,
pretty happily. They could bring an additional Carrier. The problem is then they're leaving the slice very undefended. Feels like something you would negotiate with Titans, but then Titans doesn't keep their deal with Ghosts. So.
And I will spend 3.
This is a very interesting production right on Soul's doorstep. You got Soul pushing in on Titans, but leaving themselves on either flank pretty empty, and Saw choosing to come towards Soul's home system instead of into the middle, into the fray. Obviously coming through the A, getting to their homeland in terms of the A asteroid field once they go chaos mapping, but they went DET this round instead of a grav drive or chaos mapping.
And then that will be my...
Leaves one questioning slightly.
Do anything at the end of my turn? No, I think that's everything. Past turn.
Over to purple Titans. What are they going to do? Are they going to preemptively start firing at this Soul player? Throw something at them just to soften them up before they make a deal.
Activate Nehazul.
Just getting that PDS. Getting the 3 PDS for the score.
Scanlink.
They're very likely to lose the PDS or make it all they can't rely on it. They get a nice attachment. Plus 1, 2 makes it a 2, 5. Oh, no. It is a 4, 5.
That is a really influential planet.
Hope's End is Star. They've only just left it. We're not 100% sure if it's as discussed, but that's all at the moment.
It's good for both, but
and it's a red skip.
Yeah.
Probably not going to use that red skip anymore.
Probably not.
And then I get a trade good for using production. I'm going to spend a trade good. I think that's my turn. Thanks.
Oops.
Oh, Necro.
Oh boy, I knew this day would come. I'm going to...
Oops.
This is Red saying, if anything, I might ask you would consider your attachment to the Alpha wormhole exit you're in.
If I can get out. So I blow up on a...
Meaning, Soul, can I get you out of the fucking wormhole, I'm guessing?
1, 2, 3.
I want to be in the A with chaos
I'm
mapping.
assuming you're going to take that infantry with you?
Yeah. Well, does the infantry blow up? Yeah, it probably would, wouldn't it?
There's you can right click the rift tile and there's a little auto thing.
Oh, is
for
there?
Yep.
Okay. Roll gravity. Nice.
Just bring the Dread off Quan. Oh, I suppose the B is a bit of a bugger. Success.
Nice.
Oh, actually, no. I would not take that guy with me because I've got an extra boost. 1, 2. I can actually stop by one of these planets down here, right? So I can move 1, 2, 3.
Got grav drive, 1 base
from the
movement,
gravity,
1, 2, 3.
from anti from
Yeah.
Grav drive.
Grav drive. Thank you.
No problem. And then the
Yep.
regular move.
And then the regular move.
How do you whisper? One of the things that I thought would make a
so
whisper.
It's forward. It's a slash and then the color name. So.
Oh, so slash color.
It would slash color, and then space and message.
It's really clunky.
Use exclamation mark instead of the slash, and it will send a little alert. So exclamation mark color space, and then the message. And the person who gets it, screen will have a little flash bit of disco.
Wait, but I did / color. Is it
exclamation mark, not slash.
Well, I'm saying I don't want the exclamation mark necessarily.
And can you just drop in the back? All right.
I'm confused.
Sorry.
So while they're figuring that out, actually from your alliance, I drew reparations. So I'll be playing reparations as you take the planet.
Exhaust one planet that player controls every one. Oh, well, that's really rude. I will remember this.
Can you? I'm not sure this is working.
So I'm gonna.
All right. It's exclamation point to color and then space and then your message. There you go. Purple to blue.
All right.
I mean,
that is all I can do. Imperium. Thank you.
I've got to refresh one of mine. I'm just looking at the board state for a second. I don't have any great ones to refresh. So.
Oh, reparations being played. After a player gains control of a planet you control,
okay, fine.
White's playing that.
Okay. I was in the wrong chat, so it was weird.
Oh, they were in global chat, maybe? Instead of game chat, global, maybe. Definitely we've slowed down the pace. This table went pretty fast through round one.
I think it's trade time. Let me grab my 3.
I'm assuming we're refreshing for a full swap for Dark Pact.
Ha! Now goes to didn't print the money last time. Using Malice instead is looking for the 4 for 4, no cost maybe. Getting the 1 extra.
Yeah, I'm willing to do a 4 for 4 with you.
Yep, that works for me.
Hold on. Gotta go get more. Because I'm gonna let you get some value out of that Dark Pact, and remember that you don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You want to do an X-1, X-2, Empyrean, something like that?
Yeah, sorry, I'm having a little trouble with tokens here. In just a second.
Problem.
All right, so yeah, I'm good with the X-1 anywhere else.
Sounds good to me.
With everyone now.
I'll take you up on X-1.
Here's one from the soul.
Okay, I got soul. I guess I should click the little thing for you. Who else?
I'm going in. So Sar's going in. I'm just trying to drag my tokens.
Okay.
You're throwing
purple as well.
Right? So this is right up next to your little build buttons.
Anybody else, or just the 2 of them? Oh, I see Titans. Okay. Necro? You were saying nobody wants to trade with you.
So you refresh me, and then I give you 2, and you give me 1?
Right. So basically, you'll just take all of yours as trade goods and hand me 1 of them.
Yeah, I'm game for that. That sounds good.
So green as well. And I believe that's everyone.
Bit of a tidier trade. Imperium getting super rich with their newfound 6 commodity status.
Does feel good, doesn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It appears to be $13. The overlay will confirm that for us.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
I just ended up grabbing
Coming over
two
to
for myself.
blue. Teched up to Lightwave. Got the AI for future upgrades. No upgrades just yet.
My pocket felt a little light.
So I think if you highlight 3 of them and press the R button, it will combine them and break them up.
Let's watch the magic, people.
So much fun.
Put the square. Put the square around them.
Nah, I got you.
A mountain of goods.
Start moving them, and they just kept like appearing beneath. I'm like, are you copying them, or is that? How are you swimming in?
Dynamis. Insane.
Maybe we should stop trading with Imperium for maybe a 1 turn.
A lot of wisdom in that.
I'm doing my best Hakan impression.
That's a good one.
Just thank goodness you can't spend it on as much as Hakan.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You getting War Suns next turn? Is that the plan?
Coming over for 2 adjacent. Should be no PDS fire.
Titans?
No, go ahead.
Me asked question and me got answer.
Over to our lovely Soul player. Are they ready for the affront on Mechatol? They have cut off Titan's retreat paths. Do not have DET, I do not believe. It's just the anti-mass. They do have the Hell Titans too. Oh, no, getting some Hope Send first. Hope Send come in and spend so they don't get the extra mech. We will see it. We will see it. And, yeah, he's
You feel better?
feeling a bit better. I do feel Necro's feeling a bit...
I'm afraid he's gonna get cold and lonely out here all by himself, Bert. And then he'll be sad, and I don't want him to be sad, Bert.
It's not a easy Necro life in today's TI meta.
Hey, what's the deal with Atlas? Who's?
Titan, maybe I'll pick up.
No, I remember you guys talking about that, so that's why I was bringing it up. Sorry. Well, I just realized I'm adjacent to it, so I was like,
yeah, he wants it for himself.
what's going on with that one?
Necro looking a little excited, you know.
Ooh, my turn. Ghost, what are you charging for your agent?
Oh, my agent.
Where are you going?
Who's it?
Yeah, Saw sitting on a big alpha.
Star.
Yeah. Where are you trying to go?
Here?
Well, that's where I'm going, so.
Oh, alright. That's a problem then, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, no, then I'll maybe come back and talk to you later.
I mean, there's this one.
Yeah. I'm aware. I was just kind of like, I was just thinking.
Alright.
But yes, I am going to activate that other asteroid field. And I will move this over here. This over here.
3 alphas today for
I will bring
Saw.
all these infantry. Yep. I'm only bringing 2 of the infantry, but I grabbed 3. Coming back.
Leaving the little snail trail, slug trail behind. Just something to contend with if you want to take their planets.
For this frontier token.
Yeah, I tell you now, I need to.
Cool.
It's going to be for.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe I'll get some during the week, but I need to get a little soundboard, separate keyboard thing. Oh, something like that.
Wormhole Central over here.
I definitely feel there's.
Everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but mostly. Wait. Are there 2 of those cards? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
There's only one?
No, there's one in the
Yeah.
DET deck and there's one in the cultural deck. So we found both of those. Potentially there could be an agenda that puts one down too.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Usually a lot of gammas.
All right. I think that's my turn.
Titans. Got our wonderful tension between Titans and Soul. Soul now in their backdoor. It does not have Chaos Mapping to protect them in the asteroid just yet. Went for a bit of DET first and ended up just getting a Gamma, which I suppose is no bad thing if they want to go through Malice. Mixing up Mirage and Malice today. Titans coming over to get Atlas. Last planet to be taken. I believe that is everything off the board now. Last explorers. Volatile fuel source. You are not complaining about that.
Place a sleep token down.
Get a sleep token. Not forgetting his sleeper tokens once today. Converting a cardboard to plastico, even though it's deado.
Should
Necro. Feeling for the Necro today.
Did they remove the like
It's not
outlines of
bad.
controls? What? I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's on the maybe it's on the back of one of these things.
Just above the Nebula token. Yellow's hands on it. If you turn it over, you can show for individual players, and yeah.
Oh, nice.
Learn something new every day.
They can, I guess, remove themselves. I would want that. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I kind of want it too. I was wondering how you do that. Visible to...
Oh! My plumber's fixed my washing machine and it's singing me a song. I'll be back in 2
I'll
seconds.
figure it out later. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh boy. Oh, there it goes. Now it just refreshed. Shit. I was really hoping politics would have been played. Oh well. Card's a card. I'm gonna discard a strategy card to get 2 resources, 2 commodities, or 2 resources from my agent. And then I'm going to use construction. PDS. And then I'm going to use my ministry power. So now that I've placed one, I can immediately build from it. That's correct?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to spend all 8 of my resources. So 1 planet and 4 to build my flagship.
You can use the staging area for next time. It kind of helps.
Oh, I never understood how to use it, so I've always been afraid of it. So,
no worries. You usually just put the things you want to build and the stuff you're paying for it in the same area, so you can kind of just see that it all matches up. You know.
That makes perfect sense.
And then you hit the little play button, and it just figures it out.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Or no, I was asking. I don't trust me on that. I have no idea.
Oh.
It didn't seem to when I did it, but I don't know if I think it's 'cause maybe I did it with technology with warfare, so it got confused probably.
All right.
Did everyone do their thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
I have constructed.
All players have responded. Yep. Okay. Cool. There. Done.
Do some.
Oh shoot! No, I placed that in the wrong place. It needed to be here. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just let me know when you're done.
I I cannot grab my PDS or my space stock.
It got locked by mistake. Just tap L on it.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right, now we're good.
Did you want
actually
the PDS
can't,
moved as well? Or did...
I did.
I don't think you can put that on the DMZ.
I can't.
no.
That's why I didn't put that there.
That's
Oh,
crap.
for God's sake.
Oh,
No, all right. Alistair's going back here. That's. I wanted to put it there, and I was like, why am I not putting it there?
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing some producing in the home system.
You bringing out the dreadnoughts?
Right.
I mean, get all this money just to look at it.
We are back.
I assumed it was for stage 2.
What?
I'm also not spending it all either.
Oh, yeah. Dollars. Imperium getting rich.
5 pieces of plastic, so I can do 1 more. But it's not really efficient to do, so... Yeah, we'll be good with that.
4 dreads.
15, I could put 1 more in there.
1 already on the page. Makes me think we got the 5 dread secret in hand.
We are.
Also just rich, and dreads are good. If you can afford 5 dreads, why not?
And we should be all good.
No longer has Simlaw. That's surprisingly.
Planets, but it doesn't toss the money.
No, I thought it was going to do all of it, but oh well.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You should be able to right-click trash money on the tool.
Well, too late now. We'll keep in mind for next time, though.
Alan,
Oh, and sorry, I have a couple fighters for the Mirage Flight Academy. Got a little overzealous with the intern button. Whoa,
Sure.
Oh, God.
Whoa, not.
whoa!
Yeah, just yeet that across the screen.
There you go. Just gonna dump the whole tray on my home system. Come and get
You
it.
basically did.
All right, now I'm actually done.
Really exciting to see this soul player. Looks like they might not be coming for Mechatol this round.
Lions are a little janky in terms of. Oh no, never mind. It's because you don't own this planet.
Yeah. No, that's actually pretty smart. The inner line is planet control, and the outer line is space control.
Oh, cool.
So like here you control the planet, so it's the inner line, but you don't control the space, so it's not the outer line.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Alright. Interestingly, the Krios gate is not in anybody's control at the moment. Always plug your backhole. Coming in for the 2 adjacent to Mechatol for ghosts. Sol has not popped Imperial yet. Got some planets for the 5 ships at home. $5. Not shooting. Nice tighties. Sol currently bringing a fighter, a dread, carrier, 1, 2, 3 infantry. They can go 1, 2, grav drive 3, picking up forces from the dock behind them. Oh no, locked down now. Locked down from place in the dock.
You got. Let's see,
Looking like a little
Do you have
less.
plasma titans?
No.
Okay.
We're now going 1 carrier, 1 no destroyer, 1 fighter.
It's gotta fight the ghost.
I'm back.
We've only got 3 on the ground.
So you are
Yeah,
good.
we're looking at Sol about to make their move. They're now at 42% winning in space because they're not bringing the destroyer.
Yeah, why did they put so much over? Oh, so I guess that's
Hopes.
5 ships over Hopes and.
I didn't even see that scored. Yes. Okay, I thought waiting to build at home. And then if they make it through the...
Might get evaporated, but it's probably worth it to try.
What? Oh, yeah, because there's not full ground on the PDS, there's only one. The defend is still at 94% against 3 soul infantry.
What is Soul doing?
Ah, yes.
I have an action card at this specific timing, so I just want to consider playing it.
They're gonna piss off ghosts.
Yeah, point sniping ghosts. Just,
because Ghost is such a
4. They could have had the 4 cultural planets as their very first secret, which would explain Primal early on. They get Vega, that's 3, and then Torkon is their 4th. Slightly easier than taking Melon with an attachment. Could have gone through the Alpha to some other places. This could be what this is about, but again, maybe have a
Melon would have
conversation.
been the much easier target.
Yeah, well, now that they've got hopes in, Melon feels, other than the fact that it's right in...
Playing this card.
Just not Counter-Stroke.
I mean, if it's super inconvenient,
Decoy operations. So after another player activates a system that collects random all your structures, remove up to 2 of your ground forces on the game board and place them on a planet you control in the active system. So 2 ground forces with the Hell Titan there.
Control in the active system.
We're reasonably sure they just want Torkon, but they're going to have to survive 1, 2, 3, 4 PDS in this system.
Hold on. So
now
this is the remove
PDS over.
and place, which means they can move Hell Titan 2s.
Oh, that's so neat.
Oh, you're saying...
I love Titans.
So they can take the PDS
Oh,
from
because
home.
they don't move. Yeah, it's not move, it's remove, and therefore they can. Yeah. So anything that says move or transport structures can't, but anything that says remove and place can. That's fucked on Titans, actually.
I heard a raid siren go off. I'm like, wow, Big Al really is stepping it up with the soundboard. But I realized it's just the stream of Ukraine that I have going.
Oh, God. I was trying to figure out what Weka was using it for. I didn't have a chance to actually figure out what the raid was for, but
more than the other.
That's all right.
Yeah, I was shooting for Tekron.
I think Yellow was lying that they wanted
Tekron?
So
oh, I guess 4 hazardous.
1, 2, 3, 4. But that doesn't explain Primal.
Nothing.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna find out that nothing explains Primal.
I mean, they can see that I have 3.
The one interesting thing, though, is if Soul needs to be put back in the box, Soul is pretty well set up to put Soul back in the box.
All right, let's pull it back. Let's
either side of their home system. Pull it back. Let me have Mechatol. I laugh. This is just a... Oh, okay, let me have Mechatol.
You could even play that and take that PDS off of there. You don't even have to lose a PDS.
That doesn't sound like something you
like
want.
move it to the other planet.
Exactly, yeah.
Still, if you lose Mechatol, putting you off the 3 PDS point. Not ideal.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I'm going to do that. Let's move this over.
Frames dropping. Interesting.
Ground force. Let's move this ground force up 1 as well. Okay, that was the after activate timing window. So now you're good to move.
All right, that's a final move for me.
All right, PDS.
Yeah, for my streams also. Hey, Big Al.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look.
Almost.
I refreshed my browser and it looks good now.
Now's your time to shine.
Yep.
I'm gonna shields holding.
Nothing specifically standing out my side.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was thinking of the other one.
Maneuvering jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maneuvering jets. That's
Wait,
it.
did Soul successfully convince Titans to just move their troops off of Tehran?
Well, this is nice when people start figuring out this sensible, less plastic
How often we all play
solution.
this game and we still get all the rules. Like, there's always a rule that's a little wrong.
Well, there's a billion rules, especially when it's like the shorthand of the names. Like I read the name and I'm like, that is. All right, ready to fight destroyer ghosts?
Yep.
Space combat.
Yep.
So I'll close some of these stupid Chrome windows that take up way too much space. Not the ones that we need.
Or you also have an issue where Chrome takes like
What's happening?
50% of your CPU somehow.
Yeah, stupid because they pre-cache everything.
All right, one more.
Oh my gosh, is Ghost gonna win this? Hopefully.
Retreat to a place that I control, right? You're right.
Oh, are you retreating? Yeah, you can retreat.
Nah, definitely going to be something. Oh, it could be processing side.
I mean, it's dead, so you might as well roll it.
Yeah, he rolled before I got
Right,
a
and-
chance to decide
Hmm.
on retreating, so it's a little.
Yeah, even in conjunction alongside the stream, I'm getting like 500, 600 megabits. Oh.
All right, now grab Takran. Thank you. That's me.